as to what happened in the last session. I don't think there's anything in way of patch notes. Didn't really have much to discuss at the last DM cafe. So right, yeah, the last session. So you, with the Stone of Galar in your possession, you head back to well, first of all, you head to the House of the Holy Answer. Found that the House of Holy Answer was shut. You were trying to cover your tracks, not get caught up and followed, and lead them back to home. You just sort of made a bit of a diversion, but in the end, you decided that you were just going to go ahead and head back to Trollskull. On your way back to Trollskull, you see that there was a man outside. Oh, sorry, no, you don't. You see that the Quellen's Crown is had been all boarded up. You go back into the tavern. You have a bit of a conflab in terms of potential plans for the next day. So this is the last full day now before the day of the Castellanta party, if I'm not mistaken. You decide then that with the items that you picked up, the stone being one of them, and also Tavis's braces, you decide that there's going to be a moment of attunement. And with that, Thurin settles down with the stone and Tavis with the braces, or the bracer. And in that moment, having sort of felt some of the effects of talking to Obo and a little bit uneased by Obo and the things that he had to say, Isla confided in Negan in terms of some of his past, detailing how he was caught up in what was a violent tsunami on the island that he was living on, and how he managed to survive. And from that survival, how he managed to then become a recluse. People wondering how he'd managed to survive in what would seem unsurvivable conditions. And then he detailed about how he become connected to storms, and that he was been tracking storms which had been leading him to what were stones and glyphs that were on those stones, and that they somehow was all pointing to a bigger picture he was unsure of. Now, when Thurin then attunes to the stone, he has a vision. He's in this oily water with something looming in the distance, and Aboleth somehow connected to this stone. The Aboleth tests him, and Thurin fails when he wakes up. He puts the stone in the bag and forgets all about it, and has no knowledge at all that the stone even exists. Tavis, on the other hand, successfully attuning to the bracer, finds that looking down, you can see that these are corporeal blades that form these wraith-like blades that he can draw from the bracer itself. You then decide that you're going to go and rest, and the next day you wake up fresh. Isla, you head off to go and see Rimple, and Thurin, you have a look outside and see that there's a man pulling down the boards outside of the Quellen's Crown. You all meet up with Frederick, who's cooking breakfast, and he tells you that this person that's over the way has purchased the Quellen's Crown from Fala and is looking to turn this into a tavern, something that would ultimately give competition to the Trollskull. With that, Isla returns, having seen Rimple, and had commissioned a chain of returning for Negan, which Negan attaches to one of his axes. You guys then decide that you're going to have a bit of a chat about the next steps, and obviously a failure to attune to the stone, some frustration with Tavis in terms of understanding why Thurin couldn't remember anything to do with it, but retrieving the stone from the bag of holding, Isla decides that he's going to attune to it. And successfully doing so, and meeting the Aboleth, the Aboleth shows him a vision. He shows him a stone door with a crystal within the center and ruins around the outside. The stone door opening by a mysterious hand in the vision. And when he comes back around, he knows a location of what seems to be a tower containing the door. Sketching down the ruins and spending some time to try and work out what they say, where he realizes that it's Dwarven written backwards, and it says "Daylight in the depths." He hears a voice then saying, "You found the vault? Take me there." There's a conversation around Thurin and Tavis also heading off to the Yawning Portal, which had happened slightly before that. So, with Tavis and Thurin and Morthos heading off to the Yawning Portal in search of Esnar Rosville, and Nagin hanging back to be with Isla, just in case his memory is somehow wiped by the stone like Thurin. That's where we'll pick it up. Has anyone got anything they want to go through? Anything they want to clarify, add to that?
Don't think so. We had a brief chat, Dal, didn't we, about cost for some sort of minor things and replacing them, because I'd ruined lockpicks twice with some huge natural ones, and you just said mark the cost off and carry on. Like, you've got the tools.
Yeah. So
items.
So just as a caveat to that, because that is patch notes that I didn't work on. So I thought when I'd gone through it, I thought I'd gone through it in the last session, but I don't think I have. So I'll go back through these patch notes just in case I didn't do it in the last session. Okay, so when it comes to a new or bespoke item in game, then we'll role play it. That's the simplest sort of rule of thumb for that. If anything is expensive, then we'll role play for it. So buying and selling will be quite simple in terms of, have you got an opportunity to buy it? Okay, so if you have got an opportunity to buy it, then great. But really what I don't want to do is get bogged down in terms of like, we're going to go out and then buy shopping. So for anything like, let's say, okay, so in my mind with the lockpicks are part of the thieves kit. The thieves kit's 25 gold. There's 5 items in the kit. That's 5 gold for the lockpicks. If you are somewhere where you could potentially buy those lockpicks, then you would knock off the 5 gold and you would have them, rather than RPing and whatever else around that. So yes, there's so I've been looking at it in terms of a cost, an opportunity, a voiceover in terms of want to buy it, RP if required in terms of it being a new or expensive item, and then abstract if it's not. So yeah, you go into a shop and you come back with lockpicks. The lockpicks would be a bit of a funny one because it doesn't fall under the normal list of items that you'd find in a shop. So just on that one. Okay, so yeah, buying and selling at this stage will just go down as being book price. I think at the lower levels 1 to 4, where money is tight, and I think you've got to be a bit more cautious in what you buy and what you don't buy. But now that money starts to become in an abundance and you can pretty much afford anything, the consumable items are what you can see on those pages in terms of weapons and small items. You're just going to knock the price off. That'll be enough. Right, retrieving items is something else that came up. So if you actually go into the book for the likes of arrows, for example, you will retrieve, by saying I want to go and retrieve my arrows, you'll retrieve half of the arrows that you use, rounded down. Okay, so if you shoot 7, you get 3 back. Okay, and that's basically what it says in the book. You get half of what you use. Obviously, if you were to shoot it into a chasm, then you're not going to go and get it back without going into the chasm. But obviously, there's a bit of common sense in that. Right. One of the things that you'll see on Critical Role, and I don't know whether if you want me to address it in our game, is obviously for those that watch it, you'll hear Matt Mercer saying that the next person's on deck in terms of combat. So I just want to make sure that when we are in combat, we are using the time wisely when it's not our turn. So what are we doing? What's our plan? Making an idea of having an idea of what you want to do before you get to your go. So if you want me to call out the next person's to get ready for their turn, I just want to try and slicken up the combat a little bit and just keep everyone's sort of turn going. Now that there's more of us playing, and also that when you've got various roles in terms of the numbers of enemies as well, I don't want it to get bogged down and slow the game down. So just try and keep the pace up. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to roll, and then we keep it snappy. Right. Yeah, it was a especially around the thieves tools. It was a conversation, because I think I'll give you an example of when it doesn't work. Is, let's say you wanted to get into just spending the gold and it instantly arrive. This is what I'm saying about, are they available to buy? And the reason being is, the reason is that if it was instantaneous, if you just went, you know what, it's just a 5 gold penalty, then that changes the game massively. Because let's say you needed to get through a door. So option 1, is thieves tools. Let's say it's a really high DC. They break. You would continue to buy thieves tools until you unlock the door, which breaks the game. If you then go, okay, well, I'm going to go for a strength check. So Negan, your strength check, fail the strength check. All right, I've now got the knock spell, which is audible for 200 feet. I think it is. So if you're going along a stealth spectrum, you're going for the least or the most stealthy, the lockpicks.
Yeah.
Up to, I'm going to hit it. Up to, I'm now going to use a knock spell. And that changes the game massively by you having those failures, because then you're alerting other people. It's ramping up. So that would be the reason why it's not an instantaneous buy. Okay.
Cool.
Anything further else before we make a start? No? Everyone happy?
Yep. Yeah.
Sweet. Right then. So, Tavis, Thurin, you're heading off in a carriage. You're rumbling along the streets of Waterdeep, early morning. I'd say it was about 9 a.m. I think I had it down as 9 a.m. And Negan, you watch as Isla comes out of this vision. You've seen him sort of spasm a little bit, his eyes rolling, a few mutterings that you couldn't quite make out. And then he comes round, and you sort of see the sort of look of shocking as he's drawn out of it. And that's where we'll pick it up.
Isla, you okay?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm all good. I think I know the location of where this gold's being kept.
What? That's what it's just showing you?
Yeah, it showed me the it showed me a tower, it showed me this crystal door, and then it asked me to kind of take it there.
Do you think we should make a plan to leave then?
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth getting the others who possibly use the sending stone and just let them know that we know where the location of the treasure is.
I don't know about anyone else, but your mic keeps cutting out for me there.
I think it's just my internet, to be honest with you. It's having a bit of a wobbler because everything's cutting out for me on your end.
Oh, okay.
No, I think maybe we should let the others know and make a plan from there.
Okay. Have you got the sending stone?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, if you want to let them know.
I have a sending stone.
You both have one.
We've
Yeah.
got 4 now, haven't we?
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
you've both got one that goes to one of us. Negan's got mine. Isla's got
Yeah,
Tavis's.
I've got sending stone 1. Whoever that is.
Me.
So yeah, I'll just send a little message and go. I'll say I think I know the location of where this treasure is.
I don't know how. I've never used a sending stone. Do I get to reply?
Yeah, I'll just say. I think I know where the location of the treasure is. We'll follow you to the Yawning Pole, so you can get anything else while you're there. But don't let anyone else know that we know.
While he's doing that, can I just sort of go outside to see if I can hail a horse and carriage?
Yeah, streets are fairly busy, so it doesn't take long for one to come to a stop.
Okay, I'll stay there for a second, turn around and yell for Isla.
I'm okay. You know what, Jimbo? It might be worth taking the music off. I think it might be the music doing it.
The music keeps cutting in and out, but for me, but everyone else is fine.
I just lost Jay then, but then the music goes dead high.
Yeah, kill the music.
Fuck.
Sorry, what did Negan say?
Yeah, so I sort of obviously hailed
No,
the
I can't hear that either.
horse, shouted back into for Isla to get his boots on.
Is it cutting out for anyone else?
No,
it's
No, it's
fine for me.
loud and clear
No.
for me.
just try
I can
disconnecting and rejoining.
Do you get a reply with the sending stone?
You do.
You do, yeah.
How many times a day can you use the sending stone?
Only one.
Is it once?
The once per long rest, isn't it? So.
Is that so? Does that mean is my reply count as using mine, or can you use each one once? If that makes sense.
No, there's just a pair that connect, isn't it? You can use 1 pair a day.
So, right, I might as well reply.
Let's see how we go with that. I'm not overly confident, to be honest.
Is it your headphones?
I'll try them next. It's working for now.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, so you were
So,
grabbing Isla, weren't you?
Yeah. So I get the carriage and wait for Isla to come out.
Yeah, follow. Go out and go with.
And I just tell the driver to go to the Yawning Pole.
Okay. You probably arrive probably about 10 minutes after Thurin and Tavis. You guys arrive without hitch, sort of taking a more meandering route through the city, going past the God Catcher, this huge giant statue, this floating orb above his hand, reaching out. You head then past the main market, and then down into the castle ward. Yeah, at the Yawning Portal, been here before. It run you about seven coppers.
Yeah, I'll pay the man.
Yeah,
Okay, what are you guys doing?
So have you told me, Tavis, or?
So I was going to say, just to retcon a little bit then, when I got the message from Isla, I would have been like, Dal struggling again.
Anyone hear me?
Yeah.
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 All right, I'm just going to grab my other headset because I'm only getting every other word at the minute.
No problem. While he's doing that, just remind me, what were we going to speak to Esfil about? We were going to warn her about the
We basically mainly warned them about the Catalantas. I don't think we were going to mention the stone.
okay.
'Cause they're going to the party, aren't they?
Yes, they're going to the party, but we're supposed to be their bodyguards.
Or whatever, lackeys. I don't know how. I don't think they agreed how we'd present, but yeah.
Is the other guy? Is the other guy been left then, or has he gone with you?
Morthos, he's with us.
Morthos. I keep on
Yeah.
going to say.
Yeah. I've called him all sorts.
Keep saying. Every time I think of it, that's what I go to.
What'd you go to?
I keep on thinking his name's not. I know it's not Morpheus, but I keep on thinking whenever
Oh,
I
yeah.
name, I
That's a
say
great
more.
name.
I've written it down somewhere, but
I can live with
There's
Morpheus.
there's another make of RPGs called Mordifius, and I was thinking that as well. They make the tune. Okay, so yeah, you guys are at the Yawning Portal.
Yeah, I'll just retcon the response to Isla where Travis would have said, "That's amazing news. We need to get on that." Yeah, meet you at the portal, and then I'd turn to Thorin and say, "Well, sounds like Isla's had more luck with that stone than you did." But say that in hushed voice under my breath. Yeah, they're gonna meet. They're gonna meet us here. So if we're gonna have a chat with Ezra, we best be quick.
Well, do you think it's worth waiting until they get here to go and see her, or?
I mean, they're a few minutes behind. We mainly need to give them a warning, see if they know anything extra, any more finer plans about how we're gonna attend this party together. But we might as well get that done. I think if we've got a chance to find this stash, find this vault, and unravel a bit more of this mystery, then we need to act on it quickly. We know how many people, how many eyes have been after that stone. It's hot property.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, so you're inside now, yeah.
Yeah, we'll walk in. Yeah.
It is lively as it's ever been. There's all manner of things that are going on. You know the crack. You know what it's like. There's also a little bit of a a rabble around the well. There's a little bit of egging on from the various people that are overlooking that and wondering whether to jump down into its depths and see what's in store. So, yeah, what are you doing?
So I'd like to keep an eye out for Maloon, just to clock if he's there or not, and try and keep an eye and see if he sees me, and just in case, just to know. I don't think I'm planning to go see him, but just want to be aware of that if it's a thing.
Well, Maloon's got a set table. You've seen him numerous times now on the first floor, overlooking sort of the centre of the balcony itself. From where you are, just roll a perception check.
Favorite. Oh, that natural one.
It is just crowded up there. You'd have to go up there to have a look and see if he's there.
No worries. I'll say to Thorin, yeah. So if you do, where does she usually hang out, Esville, or does she's got a room here, right?
Yeah, yeah, she had a room here because her brother was in
And
the well somewhere, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Potentially. So yeah, I'll just look around for Esville or Rainier, see if I can see them.
On this ground floor, you can't. You can't. You have a look and you don't see him.
They were up
But
on,
again, the last time that you seen them were
they
up
were
on the
one of
first floor.
balcony, yeah. So let's just do you want a drink before we head up?
No, I'm good. I'm all business today. Maybe if we get sat down and comfortable, we'll do that.
Alright, let's head up then and start heading up towards the balcony.
Okay, just roll perception checks.
9.
I think mine was 10. Should I double check? No, 8.
Yeah, it is quite crowded. In fact, you don't really see that there's any tables, and rather than sort of spotting immediately, you've got to do a little bit of searching, a little bit of walking around. You can sort of see that there's a group of what look like adventurers that are sat. A couple of packs leaning against the chair legs. They're rolling some dice. See, there's some cards out. Spilt beers. They look like they've had a few.
What they play?
It's nothing that you'd really recognise. It's just well, not that you wouldn't recognise it. It just looks like a generic sort of card game. There's anything that's you don't recognise it as being like Three Dragon or anything like that. It's just a sort of standard game.
I'll linger slightly but resist the urge to stop.
Just roll a perception.
23.
23. You can see that the dealer looks a little bit more fresh faced than the rest of them. And just as he's dealing and he starts to just deal out, you see that as he just gets round the table, you see him deal from the bottom of the deck, and it's very subtle. It's very quick, and you recognise the art of it.
Carry on.
You continue to make your way around, just observing, sort of seeing how much money was on the table and sort of weighing that up a little bit. And yeah, you make your way around, but it's not long before you see that Esville is sitting at a table. She's there alone. You see there's a couple of books and a scroll in front of her.
Yeah, I'll go over.
As you approach, she looks up, sees you, and then the hooded figure behind you of Tavis. And as you near, you see that she just sort of kicks out a chair for you to come and sit down.
Yeah, go sit down. Morning.
Good morning. She just sort of shifts away the books.
Good morning.
How's it going today?
Well,
Yeah, pull up a chair. Well, what brings you here?
Thought we'd come over, say hello, to talk about this party that we're going to.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd see you. Maybe I thought I'd see you tomorrow. But let's not talk about it too loud, shall we?
Yeah.
I mean, the general level of noise in there is high anyway. It's quite loud. But it's about this time that Negan and Isla are approaching. you again you just make your way inside the yawning portal. Morthos is sort of standing by the table, sort of unsure of whether to sit or not.
Yeah, I introduce him. This is our new acquaintance, Morthos.
He just nods, doesn't say anything.
And yeah, we've had some developments on the party. We've been speaking to our old friend Obo.
Obo, really? And what did he have to say for himself?
He's just as crazy as ever.
At that, Morthos sort of leans in and goes, "Listen, I know this is probably like a really, like, conversation that you need to have, but I don't really know what you're on about. And if anyone could lend me 10 gold, that would be great."
Did that freeze for anybody else?
No.
No.
Okay. I missed Morthos's. He's cut from this is important conversation to 10 gold.
He's not interested. He wants 10 gold. The man wants beer.
I give him 2 gold.
Give or take. Yes.
Look, I can give it you back. I need to make some money. Give me 10 gold. I'm good. Give me 10 gold. Look, did you see the amateurs at that table? Did you see the gold in the middle of that table?
Did you
I
see
give
the
him-
dealer?
Yeah, seen the deal. Look, you're going to give me 10 gold or not? I just want to go and play some cards. You can get on with your conversation with whoever she is, and I'll be over there.
Sure, I'll give him the 10. I'll give him the 10 gold. Go and have some fun.
And you just sort of see this larger hand just sort of on the side of your neck. Yes, takes the gold, and he walks over, and you just sort of see him. Can I buy in? And he sort of pulls up a chair, and there's a few sort of grunts and groans, and the dealer looks quite. He starts to deal out a card.
Oh, I hope he watches the bottom of that deck. Oh, never mind. That's 10 gold I'm probably not getting back.
So anyway, before we were interrupted,
Yeah, sorry about that.
you were saying.
Yeah, Obo's appears just as crazy as ever, but some of the stuff he was saying made a lot of sense.
Like what?
He was talking about the Growlhuns had made a deal to get themselves back into prominence, and that they were doing everything within their power to pay back the what was owed. And unfortunately, what was owed is their children, or a large sum of money, and I think it was 100 people's lives, was it? 100 souls? 99 souls. So there's a large sum of money and 99 souls, or their children.
This is the Castellantes.
Oh yeah, the Castellans, sorry, not the Growlhuns.
And she sort of nods.
I assume
So-
piqued their interest.
I mean, there's been no secret of the fact that they've had comings and goings, and well, yes, there have been rumours along those lines, but a deal with hell doesn't. I mean, surely not.
Well,
Well-
we found evidence in the Growlhuns mansion.
Worship of Asmodeus. There's
Well-
too many bits of this add up to. Well, this is, if I remember rightly, this is how your family was wronged those years ago, when the Castellantes started to come back to prominence in the city. They lost. Do you remember their child went missing?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Not
Well,
missing. That was the sacrifice. The first sacrifice, the first deal, part of the deal that they made with Asmodeus, to be able to get their wealth and prominence back.
she sits back, and you can see that there is shock. Well, I've always been suspicious of the way they bounce back. Everything seemed to click into place a little bit too conveniently. But their power in the city has grown exponentially. I don't believe it. And you mentioned about 100 souls, so what is that about? It's like you've made your way around the Yawning Portal with Negan, and you can sort of see that this conversation now is taking place. You've also clocked 3 strings as well, for what it's worth. He's on the lower level.
Yeah. I'll say the clock 3 strings and he's clocked me. I'll just kind of subtly let on as best as I can, but make my way over to the table where everything's going down. Just go.
Yeah, as you approach, you see that Morthos has got a hand of cards at this table. He sort of looks up at you and gives you a bit of a wink. And
As I walk past, can I see anyone else's cards?
roll a perception.
I think that's 20.
Oh yeah,
14,
you'd see.
14.
Yeah, you'd see
Sorry,
hands.
19.
Yeah.
19.
Oh, 19. Yeah, I'd say there was the odd flashes as cards are being picked up. Others are sort of less covert about it. But yeah, you see the odd card as you're walking past.
Was 20. I'll try and just, as he's winking, just kind of, and then carry on walking by just to try and give him a helping hand. Because I'm nice like that. And then
He sort of goes. He sort of
Right.
he sort of gives you a bit of a bit of a wink, and you're really not certain as to whether or not he's grasped what it was that you were signalling. But you tried your best.
No. I mean, part of me really wants to turn around and say that I told him the wrong cards. But anyway. So yeah, go down, I sit down, and it's like, so where are we up to?
Well, your friends have been telling me about the Castellances and deals with hell, infernal contracts.
Yep.
So they gain power and wealth, and what does hell get in return?
A shit ton of money and either 2 innocent souls or 99 normal souls. They get souls and money and maybe some type of power in this city.
Is there a deadline on this contract?
Their birthday. The twins' birthdays.
Which is what this party's for now.
99
If we're going to
souls.
interrupt it, we've got to move fast.
Yeah.
We've been told
Anyway.
not to eat from the tables with the black cloth.
Yeah. So we think the food's poisoned. What was the name of the guard or the warden that we spoke to when we got out of prison and cut that deal with?
Okay.
I think I've got that one written down. Jimbo, have you got that one written down?
I'll tell you where it is now.
Just having a look now.
Robo, Negan.
It was Zastro. Umber Zastro. The Majesty you're on about?
Yeah, that's the one. And I just say, listen, we've spoken to the Umber, Magistrate, and we've let them know about this information regarding the poison food. So hopefully the City Watch are potentially gonna try and keep an eye on it, get something on it. You know about it, so maybe we can try and do something to disrupt it. At the same time, we've got other leads that we need to chase down to try and influence the end goal, shall we say. But I think everyone who, it's not going to be a bloodbath. I think it's going to be a poison. So as long as, we can disrupt the food being served or the food on those tables, then we can hopefully save a lot of people's lives.
Well, this is a lot to take in. The invitation was curious. Normally, there is a limit on nobles and how much of a contingent they bring with them. However, due to the special nature of the birthday, they have opened up the butterfly garden. That's and that's going to be open for the general public as well. Those who wish to attend.
Yeah, see, it adds up. Just another one that adds up. When we actually seen further evidence of this sort of fiendish or demonic or devilish nature. We fought some creatures that appear to come from the hells or the abyss. My knowledge on it is not perfect, but they were not of this, not ordinarily of this world, to my knowledge. It's the evidence is it's mounting up.
Yes. What about gold? You mentioned gold as well. Wealth.
Supposed to be part of the deal. One shy of 1 million gold.
Well, that's probably more money than they've got, so I don't know anyone with that much disposable money in Waterdeep.
No, neither do we.
So what is their plan for the gold?
We don't know. We haven't spoken to them directly.
Yeah,
We
still,
didn't know if they'd even entertain us, to be honest. We're not nobles. We're not of their ilk.
still
Yeah,
working on it. We've got a couple of leads to follow up.
Yeah,
But everything else it's all hearsay and whispers at the moment.
and especially quietly, I'll say, has anything come to the attention of the Red Sashes?
No. Which worries me even more. It worries me because normally you would hear, but I would say that they've got things sewn up pretty tight.
It's probably best kept that way.
Well, it just sounds like this oboe was, well, fortunate to be in the right place at the right time. I take it he's helping, you know?
No, he's long gone. They've shipped him off to prison.
That's unfortunate.
Wrong place, wrong time, wrong actions. It might be unfortunate. I don't know if these guys know him better than I do, but I would not have trusted him at all. I think we're actually lucky he's out of the picture.
So what are your next steps now then?
We need to have a little chat amongst ourselves. As I say, we've got a couple of the leads, but until we chase them down, it's probably better that the less people or the less you know about it, the probably safer it is. So I don't mean to be rude or deceitful, but at this moment, it's probably best that we keep it in-house. The less people that know, the better.
I agreed. That's sensible. Well, I'll leave you to it. But what I will say is that these secret meetings, these nights of worship, there was a tale about how there is a temple under the villa.
The Castellantis.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that if you are in the villa, if we are there for the party, it'd be where I'd look. Let's not meet again until tomorrow. Our carriage will be arriving at 7. We will wait outside until you arrive, but we can't be seen to be waiting there forever. So please don't keep us waiting.
I will.
Do you think you'd have any chance, Ezreal, of just speaking to them or finding out anything more about what's planned for this party that might help us have some information on how to disrupt it?
I won't see them now until the party. I can try.
I just think the more information we have, the timeline is significantly limited, and still feels like we have more questions than answers. But I suppose that's always the way.
Well, you're reluctant to tell me what your plan is, and we're allies.
No, it's fair. We'll. I'll take a spell tomorrow. That I'll be able to get in contact with you and let you know if anything. If the plan changes, I will send you a message. If the plan is what the plan is, you won't hear from me. Sound fair?
More than fair. And
So,
she gets to her
we'll,
feet. She gathers her books and her scrolls. And she looks down at you.
good luck.
Good luck.
And you. And yeah, she just strides away from the table.
Cool. Is the table ours?
Table's yours.
Cool. Quick glance over the shoulder. No one's paying us any real attention. It's quite loud and bustling, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. Right, guys. I managed to attune to that stone. It was creepy as fuck. It can speak to me. It's got its own thoughts. It's
It
shown
can
me the
still
vault.
speak to you
I don't know. I've not tried.
after
Hello?
the.
No. Maybe I've got to ask it questions.
Where is the stone?
It'll be on my person.
Not in your hand.
No. Just on my person. I think I know the location. I've seen the vault door.
Yeah.
Go Liverpool. I know the location of where it is. I think it's underneath a tower in the sea ward.
Wow.
So I think we can make our way there. I've also gained this ability of I feel like I can possibly speak to this creature or speak to some divine intervention and maybe learn some extra bits of information. So if we have any questions that we think are pertinent, I've
From
got.
this creature, not from.
I don't know. I just feel like I can learn some lore, some legendary lore. I'm not sure how it works, but I feel that is an option available to us. So don't know if anyone can think of anything that might be worth trying to find out. I've got a few ideas.
So we think we know where to head without asking any questions.
Yeah, I think we know. I think I know where I know the tower. The creature has said for me to take it there. It's not told me how to get in. Maybe that's something we need to find out.
Maybe it'll tell you more as you get closer.
Key. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
is the stone the key? Is the vault door the only thing? Is it just the vault door and we go in and there's gold, or are there other things protecting it? Glyphs or spells or creatures or anything like that. And also maybe it's got knowledge on making deals with devils. and maybe we can find out how it works and how we can make a deal or speak with, a creature from the hells without actually getting there. Obviously, these are just things that I've thought up, but if anyone can think of anything that's more pressing or pertinent, then maybe we can get some more information before we head out.
I mean, that sounds like a great opportunity and a fantastic option. I'm just wondering if it might be worth waiting until the moment we know what we need before we ask the question. That makes sense when we've got a more direct and immediate problem that we need the answer to.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, is it even worth us approaching the Castellantas and putting this to them, or should we follow this trail? I mean, I
And
think
what does that conversation look like if we go to the Castellantas and say, "Hey, we've got the stone. We know where the vault is."
no,
I think
we wouldn't reveal that we had the stone, but we could tell them that we knew they didn't have it, and so that their
think
deal was off. And how did they speak? How do they commune with their god? How do they speak with Asmodeus? So maybe we can work together.
I think this happened to Isla for a reason, and I think the plan of attack is we should follow what this has been said, and hopefully find the gold and go from
Yeah.
there.
Deal with the thing that's in front of you.
Thorin, what do you think?
I mean, I don't really see much other choice at the minute. I think their gold will give us leverage.
No, well spoken, Negan. Deal with the problem in front of you. That's what we've been given. In terms of the questions, though, I'm tempted to say, let's wait until we really need to we've got an immediate problem right in front of us, and then you can ask this power then. Otherwise, it's all a little bit more vague, unless you can think of something we really need to know.
There's nothing specific, but like I say, it's do we need anything else? Is the stone the key? Do we need anything else to get in? I think the last thing we'd want to do is get to the door and it'd be like, well, you haven't got the key, you just know where it is.
And how does this ability work? It's 3 questions all at once.
No, I think I can ask them at separate times. Like I feel like it's more of something like a spell that I can cast rather than. But like I say, I've never used this type of magic before, so I don't really know how it works. But we can go there and see what it looks like. I mean, I'm going to assume it's about 10 o'clock, 10:30 now. So we've got the best part of 24, 36 hours before the party. So we can spend today and see what we can find to do with the vault, and if things go Pete Tong, we can scrub that plan. We've still got the stone. Go to the Castellantas tomorrow, and if there's a temple beneath to Asmodeus, we can always strike a deal, or speak to Asmodeus and see if we can rejiggle the plan, get an extension on the vault, and then we can go from there.
Sounds like a good plan. I think if we head down to try and find this vault, we've got to be prepared for it to be fully trapped and protected and dangerous, and yeah, we need to be on our top of our game.
Let's say we succeed and we get in there and we find what we're expecting to find. What's our plan for it?
Bag of holding?
It's too much. Bag of holding
To-
can't hold that.
To be honest with you, and this is just where I'm sitting with it, is the money was never ours to begin with. We've escaped prison at the moment, made a deal with the magistrate of the city. I don't feel bad in taking what I feel we would deserve, but the gold isn't ours.
We need to keep it on the table. What we achieve by finding that vault and finding that gold is the knowledge, the key. We become the key to the vault.
Provided
So-
we can lock it back up again.
Yeah, well, I'm going to assume if we manage to do that, I think that will be the least of our worries. So that what we have then on the table is an actual bargaining chip of not some fanciful tale told over years and years about there being this lost fortune. We actually know where it is. We've got access to it, and we
Yeah,
won't
well-
give that up to anybody else.
As I say, I definitely feel we should take a small slice of the pie, and for that we've got the bag of holding. We can leave the rest of it there. You know,
But if we need it to, I'm not saying no. I mean, you know what I'd have done in the past. But if we need that to negotiate for these souls, and we end up being what 1,000 gold shy,
and just put 1,000 gold back in.
okay,
I don't know.
I'm willing to roll those dice.
I don't know.
But
I think
we need to try and find
at the end of the day, I think we've got 36 hours to get and explore and investigate and try and find this vault. And then if that goes Pete Tong, or we either succeed, we find the vault, and as you say, we've got a piece, you know, a chip on the table, as it were, literally. If it doesn't go right, and we don't run out of time, or we don't feel we can find it or get in, then we can go to the Castellanta's party tomorrow. Make sure that people don't eat the food. Confront the Castellantas themselves, and if you know, I'd imagine that Asmodeus would. Again, I don't know anything about the law of hell, but if he's got a substantial amount of money and souls to collect, I imagine that's something he'd want to probably collect himself, and or some way of speaking. And if you know he doesn't get what he wants, then he's going to be pissed off. Have we scored, Jay?
3-all.
Beautiful. So I don't know. That's what I think. I think that's we've got 36 hours. Try and chase the vault down. If the vault fails miserably, go to the Castellanta's party. If the vault doesn't fail miserably, we go to Castellanta's party, and we've got a chip on the table.
Yeah.
And as for the rest of the money, you know, I'm not for stealing it. I don't steal.
It doesn't belong to anybody, does it?
Yeah. Well, it was embezzled off the city, wasn't it? So it's belonged to someone a long time ago. Maybe they'll see fit and reward us for returning it, taking a slice of the pie, a finder's fee, as you will. But at the same time, I don't think stealing a fuck ton of money whilst we've been released from prison, striking a deal with the magistrar is the right way to go.
Even I'm not saying we should steal the money.
You've turned a corner, Tabs. You're a changed man.
Well, depends. You know, I've always tried to weigh things up. I've done things, but I've always tried to do something good on the back of it. But
I look quizzically at Isla and I'm thinking, does he really believe that Tavis is a changed man?
Do I see that look? Do you say it out loud?
No, I don't say it out loud. I'm just like, And I'm trying to work out whether you believe that or not.
I'm not trying to hide anything. Maybe he has. I don't know. I didn't know he was like super light fingered, but recently, like I get the feeling he's trying to turn a corner with some of the questions and stuff that he's asked, like asking about Isla's God and stuff like that. So yeah, Isla kind of maybe does believe it.
Right.
Well, I think Isla wants to believe it.
I carry on and your friend Tavis works for the city guard, right?
oh, the Greyhounds,
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
You think it's I mean the public being allowed to the party, that's new information. Do you think it's worth telling him about what's going to go down at the party tomorrow?
Part of me does.
Asking him to keep it on the down low, but maybe restrict who can attend the party without telling the Castellantas. Just before the party starts, get some guards around there and say, sorry, you can't come this way. Just stop the public getting in there. It's one less headache to deal with.
Part of me does think that. As I've been seeing Maloon more recently, he's been acting kind of shifty. I don't know what that means. he's obviously quite a powerful figure. How this works with the city is there's the city guard, and they just go around doing their guardly jobs and do what you expect guards to do. But the Greyhounds, they keep tabs on the guard. So they, if they've got a bent guard who's like charging people too much for the paltry fines or what, letting people off with crimes and stuff, the Greyhounds, they investigate that. So he's not necessarily got the power to put feet on the ground and do that sort of thing. I'm really wrestling with it. On one hand, I think, yeah, I should tell him. On the other hand, the last conversation we had after events with that elder brain and stuff, he kind of told me to just leave it alone, lay low. The fact that he wanted me to stop looking into stuff, I have to suspect that he might be something to do with it. And if I go and lay these cards on the table to him, I might be worsening our chances.
Yeah. Do you think it's worth you
Uh,
going in and having a word with him and seeing how he is?
if I have a look around, do I see him? Have I noticed him on the walk over?
So what do we get? What do we get by you speaking to Malone?
I suppose I might infer his knowledge or involvement. But if we thought we could trust him, there's an advantage because he would be able to do something to impact the sort of number
And
of people maybe get into that party or something like that. But
I mean, it's too late now because we've already told Esville. But what if they're involved? You know, they are involved, and we let on that we know the ways and means of something, and he goes back and tells them, and the whole plan changes.
Well, yeah, that's what he was saying he was worried about then.
Yeah, so I think maybe, though, time's ticking. We go and have a look and see if we can find this vault. And in the meantime, there's people. We've got two sets of people: the Magistrar and Esville, who both know now about this. Poison food and eating from the black cloth tables.
did we tell the Magistrate all that? I can't remember.
Yeah, we
did, yeah.
Okay, so we've gone to
there's-
official routes already.
Yeah, so there's two parties in play already. The party's not until tomorrow anyway, and we'll say that we will make the conscious effort to be there for that party. So if things don't go well today, so
So if the Magister knew, and he's part of the official sort of law and rule of this city, it would stand to reason that if he's straight up, as we found him, fairly decent, then word will have reached Maloon already. I don't think it benefits us for him to know that I know, and on the off chance that he is bent, which he was acting shifty, I think we leave that one alone.
So with the clock ticking, let's go.
To, did you say the city ward?
Yeah. Negan, can I just have your sending stone, please, mate?
Yeah, I just put it out my jacket and give it to you.
And I walk over to Morthos and just say, I'm not sure that I 100% trust you. We pulled you out of a jam, and we may need your help in the near future. Keep hold of the sending stone. If we need you, we'll be in the Sea Ward, hopefully. That's where we're aiming to go. And Thorin will be in touch. Got it?
And he looks up. He goes, "Yeah, of course, yeah." On the stone, and he throws a card in. And you see his face light up, and then he just starts to pull in the gold that's in front of him, and starts to stack them up. I'll be all right. I'll be here for a while. I'll use the stone when I'm ready.
What's his stack looking like?
More than 10 gold.
I don't know about the 10 gold. I'm saying it's a decent looking stack, but I'm not sure where you've got the money. Anyway, make sure that you've got that stone on hand, and when we call, you've got a debt to pay.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Go on. Deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
I'll say to the guys, come on, let's go. We can talk.
Before I stand up with my back to that gambling table, I'd like to quietly cast Mage Hand under the table.
Okay.
It's invisible, and I'm not. And if they're within range, I just want to find one of the adventurers that's at the table and just try and pick his pocket. One of
Not the gambling
drunk-looking
table,
ones.
the other table.
No, the gambling one.
Oh, the gambling one, yeah.
Yeah, one of the drunk-looking ones.
Okay. Okay, so is it sleight of hand for your mage hand?
Yeah, it depends
I
what I
imagine.
need to do, but for that, yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
27.
27. Okay. On your sheet, it's perception's wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just rolled a 25, which is not enough on my perception check to see if I see him do it.
No, he doesn't see you do it. What are you doing? You're just pulling anything out of his pocket?
Yeah, just
You just
hopefully,
whatever you can.
hopefully going for if had an idea where he might keep his separate stash from what he's got on the table or his coin purse or whatever, just anything he might have on him just on the off hand.
Okay, just roll a D100 for me.
Do 75.
Uh, 75. Okay. Okay, you pull out what is you pull out two things. The first is a small pouch containing 10 gold. This looks like it was the backup money to the money that's on the table.
Yeah.
As you pull it out, a second item falls, but you're that careful with the control of your hand that you manage just to catch it, wrapped up, but obviously still visible in this hand. You manage to just drop it to the floor, sneak it along. Just roll a stealth check for me, please.
11.
Oh, just managing for it not to be noticed at the table or the surrounding area. You manage just to pull it to you nice and low, rising up to you to collect it in your hand, your pouch in your pocket. What you find is a small set of pipes. They are hollow, wound tight together, and braced. You can see that they are cracked, quite brittle to the touch, and an off-color white. As you sort of inspect it, turn it around your hands, you see that they are what looks like bone.
Figure that out later. Just keep it hidden.
I'll see what I see it with my passive of 16 or whatever it is.
Yeah, you'd notice that, yeah.
I just give him I give him a look.
I ignore the look and keep on walking.
Okay. Yeah, you're walking. So are you heading out of the tavern?
Yes.
Okay. Marching orders.
As I walk past Morthos, seeing his stack of gold, I say to him, "You want to pay off that debt now while the going's good?"
No, I'll give it you later. I don't know I'm going to be here.
Alright, enjoy. See you later.
Yeah, you just sort of not really taking it. It's not like being rude or anything. You just see his attentions on other things.
Yeah, I'm not really that bothered about it, so just carry on.
I'll be first.
Isla first.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
be
follow.
Who's behind? Sorry, who's next after Isla?
I feel like I'd be getting out quickly, but I'm easy.
I'll get behind Tavis then.
So Isla, Tavis, Negan, Thorin at the back.
Yep.
Okay. Negan, Thorin, you can just roll. Saying that, what is your
My passive perception.
what's your
14.
passives? 14.
What did you say?
What's your passive perception?
Ba-da-ba-da.
Underneath your skills?
Yeah, 11.
11. Okay. And an active perception, please, from you, Tavis.
Got a natural 20, -2, 18.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, just sort of keeping your eye out for Maloon. You see that his usual spot, the balcony overlooking the well, has now been occupied by a woman, dark skin. She has really sort of tight curls, quite voluminous hair, black hair, which comes down to just onto the shoulder. You can see that by her clothes, she's got knee-high sort of riding boots with quite large sort of turnovers at the top. She's wearing what looks like armor. It's leather, and it's quite intricate. It's quite ornate. It's more like a dress armor than it is functional. With a leather coat sort of over the top. The neck comes quite high up to the jawline. You can see that on the table that there's a large blue book, which is closed, and you can see leaning against between the sort of wedge between the table and the balcony, a long staff. It's onyx black. It is not of a uniform shape all the way up. And at the top, it comes to what almost looks like a bird's head with this sort of quite pointed, large beak at the top. Okay. Negan, you don't see anything, but Thorin just sort of catching the look from the back. You see as Tavis makes his way past the table without even looking. She sort of, as you're walking around this way, she sort of looks the other way and she hands out her hand that breezes past Tavis's hand, and then she leans forward on the book. Tavis, yeah, not one to not know the sleight of hand, not know, you know how these things generally work. You continue to walk and not make eye contact, curious as to what's just been placed in your hand.
Yeah.
You approach the stairs, head down into the rabble and the noise down below, ready to make your way out of the tavern.
So just as soon as we'd get out, I'd just pull the guys to the side, just like a quiet little alley if I can see one. Don't know. And just say, so there was a strange woman sat in Maloon's seat, and that is Maloon's seat. He sits there nearly enough all day every day. Just hand him in this piece of paper. Yeah, really strange goings on. So just keep an eye out. I'll have to have a read of it. I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, you open up this scroll, and you can see that there is a rather delicate and ornate writing, and it says Maloon is sick. He is being cared for. We will be in touch. And then it's just signed off at the bottom. Blackstaff.
Stuff. Okay, I just relay that to the guys and say, I don't think it's anything for us to act on right now, but I wonder if Maloon is actually sick. So I know from notes I've taken before and from my book of names of people that have been mentioned, the Blackstaff is the head mage of Waterdeep. I'll pass that on to the guys as well. Something that's serious. I'm almost tempted to go back in there and speak to them because that's amazing, but that's not the way. That's not the way to play this.
Not at the moment.
Come
I
on,
don't
got a
think.
mission. We're on time sensitive.
Just
my
just
head's
roll a history check for me.
11.
Yeah, it's vague. You know that Blackstaff is a title and not a name.
Yeah, cool. Head's spinning.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Get in a carriage.
Yep.
Do
Done.
we need anything, guys, before we head? Anything to help us or that might help us? Whilst we're in the city where we can buy literally anything, is there anything we need before we head down there, or are we good?
No, we don't know what's down there. As far as we're concerned, it's just a door.
Come on.
Well,
Yeah,
I said I could ask questions and see what else is defending it, protecting it, but we wanted to keep it until we got there and approached it.
I was just thinking now it's, we're going, we made a plan, we're practical, we're going to do it. Is it worth asking you a question?
I don't know. I mean, that's why I think it might have been worth asking them so we can find out what we're getting before we go down. Like if there's anything down there that we should be wary of outside of the fact there's a door.
And who is it? Who is it you're going to ask?
I've genuinely no idea.
So if you don't know who you're going to ask, how do you know if it's true or not?
Hey,
DM, obviously I've got this legend lore spell. How
Yep.
do I know it's a legitimate spell and all that good stuff? Is it just a feeling? Do I suddenly just have the knowledge of legend lore? How would I know if I've got the ability to cast it?
You feel that the stone itself is a keeper of knowledge and what is beyond that stone, and however those two are connected. Where you are right now with this stone, you feel that it is the key to knowledge. But how you know that?
I don't know. And
You
I
don't
just
know
say, yeah, just when I attuned to it, it just like I don't know, it made me feel like it had knowledge, it had more to give, and that I feel like I can tap into that, and it's got knowledge in and around the vault, and other lore.
I'd say do it, but be careful. Don't know how you do. Be careful, but
You got any burning questions?
I don't know. Other than the three that I've mentioned in regards to, is the stone the key to get in? Do we need a key?
is it only yes or no?
I don't know.
So a more open-ended question would potentially yield more information.
What do we need
Such
to get
as,
into the vault?
how do we get in, or what do we need? Yeah,
What
that's
do
a
we
good
need to get
question.
into the vault?
What protects it?
Yeah. What else protects the vault? And the other one that I've got is about Asmodeus, but we can keep one in the bank if you think that's worth keeping it.
Yeah, I'd say so. We might end up stuck and needing to get out.
Yeah, because it said, he said take me to the vault, but he didn't say like what I needed to get or what we needed to get into the vault or if there was any other protections surrounding the vault. If someone's gone through this length to lock it and hidden it away, I imagine they'll have taken more security measures.
Yeah, I definitely think so. But they sound like good questions.
Cool.
I'm sure it's nothing a good Eldritch Blast couldn't handle.
Eldritch Blast. So yeah, when we flag down the
You
cab or
think
whatever,
that about literally everything, though, Thorin?
that's true. We get into it, and I say to the Sea Ward, and then I will take the stone out. I will try and channel and focus my energy on the stone to see if I can make a connection, and ask the stone, what do we need to get into the vault?
You hear a voice coming to you in your mind, and this is alien. It's broken, and you hear the words. I grow impatient. I have shown you the way into the vault. There's a door that requires light.
Okay. Sweet. And I say, we need light to get into the vault. I think I've got that covered off.
So is he not like gone into a trance again? He just literally just there normal.
No,
Yeah.
this time they're with no, this time it's just the voices in his head.
Okay.
As he's saying it, I'll be reciting it.
He grows impatient.
Yeah, he's getting
You're
impatient.
like Radagast out of the Hobbit. Rolling bird
Yeah.
shit.
He's grown impatient, but he said that we know the way, or he's shown me the way, and that we require light to get through the door. But I think I've got that boxed off. Do we want to ask and see if there's anything else that protects the vault? Or do you want to not bother?
Well,
Part
we
of
don't,
me is
don't piss him off.
no. But what I'm really curious to know his motivation. Like,
Well, I think that's going to become more clear, but he's a bit of a narky bastard, so
yeah, maybe we leave it there for now. And
I'm not to piss him off. I'll go with what is there anything else protecting the vault, but I'll let him know that we're on his way, and hopefully that will appease his
What's the name of this spell? Sorry, I'm just writing notes.
Technically, it's legend lore,
Alright, okay, cool.
I believe.
law.
So I focus in again on the stone and go, yes, we're on our way now. Is there anything else you know of that protects the vault?
And it takes a moment as you Radagast yourself off. As the voice comes to you and says, 3 bridges, 3 dwarves. Only one is the entrance. You are stalling. Get me to the vault.
Yeah, this guy's like insatiable. Like, as soon as we're done with this, I'm getting rid of this stone because this guy's an absolute bellend.
I heard that.
It's true. It's true though, isn't it? So it is what it is.
It's like, what happened to not trying to piss him off?
I didn't realize that was a thing. No, so this he wants to get there. Yeah, he's got to play ball. Simple. So
yeah.
there's three bridges.
I don't understand what balls have to do with you getting me to the vault.
3 bridges, 3 dwarves. Was it dwarves that you said?
I grow impatient.
That's at the DM.
Dwarves.
Dwarves, beautiful dwarves. 3 dwarves, only 1 entrance. This is
Is this ongoing conversation actually happening?
Yeah, there's a guy
hearing his voice.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I don't enjoy it one bit.
Your face is different.
All right.
3
cool.
bridges, 3 dwarves, only
3
one
bridges,
is
3
the
dwarves,
entrance.
only 1 entrance, and nothing we say is secret because he's a listening. And with that, I'll put me stone back in me pocket and leave it there. Take my hands off it. Unthink about it. Unfocus.
Put the stone in the bag. Put the stone in Thorin's bag.
I'll keep it on me just in case it unattunes.
Do you not have to ask all 3 questions at the same time?
No, it's 3 separate spells. It's not 3 questions in 1 spell.
You've got 3 slots.
Cool.
It's 3 spell slots of 1 question.
You've burnt 2. You've burnt 2 slots, and you can regain 1d3.
Yeah.
At dawn.
The next day. So we got 3 questions today. So I've got 1 question left today, and then I get to roll dice on it, and we get to ask questions tomorrow.
Cool. As if we need dwarves now. I only lost one 2 days ago.
I know, yeah.
Maybe one of them's him.
Yeah, imagine he was there.
Imagine if all 3 of them were him.
That's a hell of a bar tab.
Yeah, it is.
That's 3 times as much alcohol we need.
Yeah. Anyway, we approaching the seaward. I stick my head out either out the window of the cart, or if it's a roofless one, I'll just look around and see if I can identify the tower, or half listen out for a voice in my head saying that we're on the right path or whatever it is. If he's being such a nosy ninny.
So, break that down. You're looking out for a tower. The seaward's quite a big area.
Yeah, so he's shown me in the vision, from what I can gather, the way. So from what I understood, there was like a tower, then like it showed it being underneath and all that sort of stuff. So my first thing is getting to the seaward, and like, I don't know, the kind of way I envisaged the vision was kind of like seaward, tower, and it kind of zoomed its way. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking to kind of get to that first big picture, see if I can identify the tower, and then as we're getting there, kind of zoom in on.
Okay, so just roll a. So I think.
Try that again, because I nearly threw it down the back of the computer.
Just give me a straight intelligence check.
A straight intelligence check?
Mm-hmm.
9.
So it was hard. It was in flashes to see where actually pinpoint where this is. In terms of the tower itself, it looked old. It looked broken. It looked like it was made of black stone before it zoomed out. But that zoomed out look is a view that you've never seen. It's a view from above, high above. Okay. So
does that come down? Cool. I'll just say to the driver, we're looking for a tower, quite old, black, very dark, broken, possibly crumbling ruin. No, anything that rings any bells in the seaward?
There's the old harbour light. Yeah,
I've heard it's got some really good views. Would you mind taking us there, please?
Well, not anymore. Not anymore, it hasn't. It's half broken down.
Yeah, but beauty is, could be something in itself quite naturally interesting. Weathering and all that jazz.
Well, as you say, sir. And he cracks the whip, and the horses horses set off. It's not that long before he starts to come to a stop, and you can see that the road that you're on sort of continues. You're sort of heading in a northerly direction, and then as he stops, you can see that there's a road that 90 degrees comes off to the left. You can see that this road is sort of well paved on both sides. The buildings are quite sort of set back. It was like designed like fire break in the city. You can see that there is trees which have been planted in amongst the paving as the road continues, and then the road sort of comes to the sort of a centre, and there's a what looks like an old fountain, but there's no water, there's no sort of spring. It just looks sort of disused. Just roll a perception check for anything else in the area.
12.
12. From what you can see that there is a broken tower behind that. This black, old, large sort of stones that have put this together. And from where you are, you can see that there are what looks like 2 wagons that are parked up, and a third wagon which is pulling away and heading around the back, following another road around the back of the tower itself, off on the right as you look at it.
Okay. I point all this out. I say, right, black tower. Said, looks like there's a fountain over there. Might be empty. Could be something. I guess we're not the first ones to the party on this. Can I see any? Now that I've seen the carts, can I see any robes, any colours?
From where you are, and the trees and things like that, and where the carriages are, these wagons are, it's hard to tell from this far back. The buildings that are around are sort of quite high, but like they sort of step back. But then this whole sort of space just opens out for this tower, like it was built around the tower at a later date.
I'm gonna.
The wagons coming and going from the tower, do you think, or this newer building that's been built around it?
I don't know. There's 2 carts at the front, isn't there? And there's the third one that's just gone around the back. There's an empty fountain in front of us, and the building, the tower behind it. How far away is the fountain from the carriages and stuff like that?
From the carriages, I would imagine it was. Well, in fact, I can tell you. I won't show you just yet because you need to.
Is the fountain sunken into the ground, or is it like a walled fountain?
Yeah, no, it's like a built up. There's like a wall around it. It looks like it may still contain some water, but it'd only be like gathered rainwater or whatever else. But like I said, from where the trees are, from where you are, hard to judge just in terms of all the distances.
Cool. Can I?
You're still inside the wagon.
You're still in the carriage.
Cool. Right. I'm gonna thank the wagon man. Pay him.
Just give us a second, and I'll snap Saw into existence and send.
You already did that. He's in owl form with magpie colours.
Yeah, but he
wanna-
hops
do you want-
in or out of a dimensional space.
Do you want to get out of the carriage though, and not just have a parked carriage at the end and take some shelter behind these trees on the houses on the side?
Sure.
I think
I didn't get
just
the
at least
picture.
get out and take some cover rather than being conspicuous. So pay the carriage driver, and then I'll pretend like I'm not heading up the way and kind of make my way to the side and just kind of lean and act casually.
Okay. Yeah, where you are, you're on the sort of southern side. So the tower's to your west. On your right, you're just on the sort of the corner of the building. Through the trees itself, you can sort of see that there are a few people in and around that area. Hard to gauge just how many. and not be overly conspicuous. Just roll a stealth check for me.
Is that all of us?
For Isla. Isla's the one that's on the corner.
Yeah, I even take my pipe out and start smoking it. It's a natural 19 plus 21.
Yeah, it doesn't. They don't like you've gained like their attentions or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm going to chill and wait for Tavis to do his you know,
Yes,
warging.
I need to kind of lean against somebody or a tree or something, whatever's close by. So I'm going to lose my sight and hearing.
Yeah.
And then send Saw up above the tower, basically, to have a look.
Okay. Yeah, you can see that there are 2 wagons with horses, or a horse each. Just roll a perception for me.
With Saw's stats.
Saw get advantage being a bird or not? I don't know.
There's also a roll for anything shiny, isn't there?
I don't know if that applies to the owl form. That's up to you, DM, actually.
Yeah, it's the same.
I got natural 20 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah. So you having this out of body experience, you fly over, you soar around, looking down through these gaps between the 2 buildings as it opens up around the tower. The tower's approximately sort of what looks like 3 to 4 stories of broken stone and rubble, both collapsed inside and out. You can see that beyond the fountain itself is these carriages. You can see that there are 4 individuals currently. There is one over by the door and seems to be overseeing what looks like chests of some kind, wooden chests.
And where's the fountain compared to where we are? So the tower's over to the west.
Yeah. So where the carriage dropped you off, which was in line, sort of directly looking down the street, the fountain is in line. Would you like to have a visual of what it all looks like?
I would love it. I would love it.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please, my friend.
Now, without my usual setup,
Apologies.
I
So we see the bodies.
wonder, actually,
Show us the barrel. Show us the barrel.
you know what, right? I wonder whether or not that. Let's do a bit of jiggers and pokers here.
There's the fridge.
Ah, yes, the Chicago Bears linebacker.
I wonder whether that will nestle on there. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the kitchen, guys.
Ah,
Right.
welcome to the steak zone.
That was that turned out better than I thought. Oh,
Is that a thing of dead plants?
oh no, it's just a. You've seen it. Why isn't it? Give me one sec.
Daryl, why are there 2 reflections in your fridge? There's only one of you.
Oh, I'm a big guy.
No, it looks like some sort of other figure.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, in the top right corner of it.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, about now.
Fucking hell. Weird.
That's me waving.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
the
but it's
top
on the
left corner on the other side.
Fuck, it's Daryl.
Right. Oh, I've done it again.
That is supreme use of your iPod stand.
It is, but it's oh, come on.
Oh, mate, it's good. Don't worry about it.
No, because I need to get that bottom corner in.
Which one? Bottom left.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna leave it there and slide the top up about 2 squares. You can slide it up about 2 squares away from you.
It's as far as I can go that way. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can see it on that. That's better. I'm trying to do it on this picture here. That's better. Hang on, let me see it on the screen.
So don't get too pernickety with it, mate. It's ideal. Mate, you can still use those when they're plugged into charge, you know.
Yeah, maybe instead of trying moving that, slide the battle map into the right position.
Yeah.
No,
Once you've got it somewhere
more room
close.
for it.
Try it, Matt.
Right, I think that's about it.
Yeah, sorted, Matt.
No, hold on. Need to...
Change settings. Yeah, it's good, dude. Don't fret.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let me just switch over to my AirPods.
To all you spellcasters out there, don't spunk your load.
do this.
Do.
Do we need some music or are we just having a visual aid?
Got a typewriter?
Yeah, it's
I have to just bear with me. I won't switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Writing your novel?
yeah.
Can anyone hear me?
Can you?
Yeah. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So currently, you guys, let's put Isla on. So you would be around
Yeah, I can hear
around
Yeah,
there.
quiet.
Don't think these headphones are working.
Alright, stick your other ones on. It sounds like you're playing off your other ones, like your microphone's picking up the other ones.
No, I think it's picking up the PC.
There's a battery died in them. Something.
Should normally plays with
Oh, this is need to sort something out for this. This is awkward. Right, okay. So yeah, saw in the air. Are we waiting on Matt? Are we?
Mhm.
That's fine. So I've got stuff to go and get anyway.
Do we need music, or are we just having a visual?
Yeah,
at
I
the
can do. Put the
I'm,
music.
I'm,
Yeah, put the
I'm,
music
I'm,
on now.
I'm trying to sort something out now. See if this will work, and see if you want this one. It's not the usual one because it doesn't feel fitting at the moment.
Some DMX on.
Do you want the heist one?
Playing or not? Do we need to put a space in there?
I can't do it.
It's very jittery, isn't it?
It is very jittery.
Fixed it. My end. Didn't have enough USB ports to plug in the Bluetooth connector.
Ah.
I'm charging up, and I've also got the headphone jack.
Nice.
Yeah, I might have to can it because it's very jittery.
Did you put you on there as well?
Not yet, no.
Yeah.
Playing D&D on a sync. Okay, so swords in the air, Matt. This is what you can see. You can see that there is some individuals around here that are working around the carriages itself. You can see that there are a number of chests on the floor. There's a series of rubble that's come from the tower itself, this marking the tower edge.
Okay.
The front door you can see is roughly where this one is. And this particular individual, you can see that they're wearing more sort of robed clothes than the rest of them. You can sort of see that there is a hood up, the fountain in the centre. So should we have a bit of a marching order then behind Isla? So who's...
I'm slumped somewhere or leaning on him whilst I have this visual experience
Yeah.
with my.
I mean, how far away are they? Are they a good way up?
What, to like this one here?
Yeah, just in general.
Um,
Because obviously they're too far for us to see properly. Our mate,
60 feet to this one.
Tavis is doing a bit of a thing. Do they seem like a bit of a threat at the moment?
No, you can sort of see that they look like they're preparing this wagon, and this one actually looks like it's sort of not long arrived. You've seen one sort of go off in this direction.
Plan of action, lads. Are we going to try and parlay with these or see what they're up to?
I can't hear you folks, so I'll just be describing what I see. So it looks like there's a fair bit of action. One couch just left. One coach just left. Another one's just pulled up. Might be. Don't know. At any moment you want me to come out of viewing what's going on with Saw, let me know. But until then, I'll just keep watching and see if this pattern keeps on for a significant period of time.
Right, Thorin, Megan, while he's out of it, what are we thinking? We're going to try and see what these guys are up to, or and see if they turn on us, or we're going to... I think it's the plan. It's got to be the plan. We can't just randomly start killing people.
I don't know, but I think the time is ticking, man. We need to push on.
Cool. I'm going to give Tavis a little kick.
Cool. I'll pop back.
Come on, Sleeping Beauty. We've got to get into this one way or another. Let's see what the crack is.
I mean, we're only at one side of the tower. Is it worth Looking for another way in? Or I'm happy to.
Well, we've seen them go around the back.
Yeah.
So we can either try and skirt around and see what's at the back, but then we're just leaving the exit clean for them to get away if it is them.
So what legitimate reason have we got for coming to this tower?
Nothing. We're just gonna blag our way and see if we can have a little chat with them, see how they respond to it, and go from there.
Have we seen? Are they actually going in and out of the tower, Dark?
From what you can see for the brief time you've been there, no.
Cool.
Do we see
So-
them moving the chests at all?
You can sort of see that the two guys that are sort of here, they look like they're sort of guiding this, sort of backing into position, and this one looks like it's just being loaded. He's they're sort of they're busy in themselves. It's not like
I was just wondering if we'd seen any of them, any of the chests being carried, just to gauge how heavy they are, based on.
No.
Okay.
So, I am gonna walk out from behind that tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to carry on walking kind of towards the fountain would be the general line, and obviously depending on how it goes, obviously when they see me or like see me and stuff, I'd be like, morning fellas, lovely day to come to a ruined tower, and I just want to prepare like a reactionary or like a you know, prepare any movement that if I see any type of aggression, that I kind of want to baseball slide behind the fountain. Is what. So
Okay.
that's kind of the mindset that I'm going in with.
I'll have followed Isla along with that, and I'll be to his left.
I'm going to stay back for now, guys, and stay in the shadows for a bit.
Well, I'll come out to the right then as well.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. How are we, fellas? Lovely day for a walk up to a ruined tower.
This one here sort of turns and says, "No, we advise that you stay back. We are here on Waterdeep business. This whole tower has been condemned, so for your own safety, stay back."
First of all, I'd like to see if I think he's telling the truth, bearing in mind, and I'm going to be saying at the same time, it's like, what, so you're packing all the stones up with chests, are we?
Oh, that's none of your concern.
My insight is generally pretty good. 14, so maybe not that good.
No, he seems quite convincing in what he's saying.
Okay. And who are you working on behalf of?
As you sort of say that, this one sort of steps forward. Can I have your name, please? We will call the City Watch. This is a Waterdeep business. And for your own safety, we are asking you to stay back.
Oh, that's quite good, because we're also working on behalf of the City Watch ourselves, just conducting a bit of an investigation that's led us to this tower. So maybe you can help us and let us know if you've seen any people coming through in the recent past, and if you can just have a little look inside as per our investigation, that would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll bring the watch over next time. Yeah, if you want to come round, you have to wait for us to finish. And I'm pretty certain that the watch will see us as a priority. So, if you don't mind, go and get your breakfast, go and get something to eat, and come back later on, eh?
What do you think, Megan?
I mean, we're not going to cause any problems. We're all doing the City Watch's work.
You see sort of one over here to the back. You just sort of see him just notch his sword.
Well, I actually see it.
Yeah. He's being pretty obvious about it.
Can I just sort of look over into him and say, "There's no need for that"?
I mean, I was just gonna. It's a nice day, so I was just gonna sit by the fountain and wait for you guys to finish. then we can go carry on with our investigation and see what the problem is with us waiting around.
No. Well, we're going to have a lot of wagons in and out of here. And you're going to be in our way. And we'll move you.
Do I see, you know, the closest chest to me? Do I see a padlock on it?
Roll a perception with disadvantage.
I mean, I'm going to try it anyway, to be honest with you. So, 16.
You can see the chest through and past the fountain itself. This would be the one that you have the line of sight on. But from what you can see, the chest is facing the other way.
Okay. Just give us 2 seconds. How far away am I?
From there, you are about 50 to 60 feet away.
I am going to slowly start approaching. And as I'm doing, I'm just going to say, so what's your name, good fellow? I'm just making introductions and being nice and friendly, and want to try and get within 30 feet.
As you're moving up, this one's also moving up. And it looks like he's going to block your path. You don't need to know my name. You just need to know that you shouldn't be here. And this is quite a large guy. You can sort of see that under what would be armor on the front. You can also see that there's quite a lot of padding underneath, but he does look quite muscular. He's quite well built, tall.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk right up to him. So if we can get right up to him and just like kind of stand there and look up at him.
Well, as you do, he pulls from his back a spear, and he pulls the spear down. And he gets in like a 300 stance with the spear. Do not go any further.
So, how close could I actually get to him? Like on the map, can you move now?
You probably get within 10 feet of him.
Okay.
As he does.
I was just going to say, I'll go, like, hold both my hands up and go, oh, okay, and I'll start to back off, kind of stumble to my right, and I'll go, like, make as if I'm going round the fountain. So, like, yeah, I'm backing off, I'll just go, no, like, the other way. So, like, in front of the fountain, like, trip.
Yeah, he just moves over and just blocks you.
And I'll just carry on shuffling, like, I'll back right up to the fountain and just keep shuffling to the right. And see if I can get within 30 feet of that chest by shuffling as far over.
About 35 feet.
As he's doing this, I'll take a few steps forward and I'll be like, "Now, guys. I mean, I think the magistrate sending us here. I think we need to see what's in those chests if you're taking them away. We've been sent to
roll
come
a deception
and
check.
We've been sent to come and look inside this tower, and you're removing things from it.
Oh no, I'll be continuing my movement.
It sounds like we have precedent over you."
So, yeah, when you've dealt with that dog, I can just do something whilst Izzle was talking.
Yeah.
Do you want to deal with Jimbo's first? And his role?
Is it really a deception? Because, strictly speaking, it's not that far from the truth.
Yeah, it's not the truth, though, is it?
It's not the truth. Alright.
You got proficiency. Not 20.
It was.
Woo!
Oh, deceiving. Very deceitful, Mr. Potter.
And that's 20 with a +7. Ooh.
Well, I'm willing to nat 20 with a +7.
Yeah.
You sort of see that he stutters for a little bit, and there's a lot of exchanged glances as they sort of look at each other. Before the one at the back says, I only take instructions from my lords. If you want to go and get your masters and bring them here, then.
And as I carry on backing off, I go, and who are your lords? And then just cut to Matt, cut to Tavis, where Tavis has been.
Yeah, so whilst Isla was in direct conversation with the guy who was closest to him, I just want to try and move up from that tree to the next closest tree and stealthily hide behind them.
Up to this way, yeah?
Yeah.
Stealth check.
It's not great. 14.
With advantage.
Because he was distracted.
Yeah, you managed to make your way up and sort of tuck in behind this tree.
So are all
Now,
these are all these chests
I'm sure we
padlocked, by
don't
the
want
way?
this to get ugly. You don't know.
Okay.
Can I walk up towards where behind Isla?
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
Is that what you're doing, Thomas?
I'm just believing that I'm hidden. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to go if we need to.
All right. Okay.
You just asked who the lords were, didn't you?
Yeah. And who are your lords?
That's none of your concern. Look, we should be here, and you shouldn't. So
Oh, I
if
see.
you don't go and leave, then we will be forced to make you go.
And as I carry on, I'm going to carry on skirting around the fountain and kind of go look for any type of reaction. And go, start with the castle answers then. And look for any twitch.
Roll an insight check.
18.
Nice.
There's a slight grin on this one, and there's an exchange of looks and glances between these two.
Yeah. That'll be
Those-
a yes then, boys.
Are those barrels open in the back of the carts?
They're
Not
chests.
chests, yeah. But you can see the chest. It's like an open cart with the chest sat in it. There's no
Yeah.
roof.
This one's not covered. That one's covered.
Okay. I'm gonna get Saw to just land on the one that's not covered.
One sec.
And why didn't you sneak and open those chests, Matthew?
How sneaky would I have to be? There's 4 of them there watching.
How
looking
how
at
far
me.
can your mage hand go? Can it go any further than a normal one?
No, so it's 30 feet, isn't it?
Okay.
I was going to try and find eternity though. Doesn't matter now though.
How far am I?
Gonna get spice.
What's that? So,
That's
So yeah.
Saw, yeah. Yeah, Saw comes down and perches on the edge of the wagon itself.
That's it for now. I was just getting close.
So I take it you're not going to take no for an answer.
yeah, I start walking back behind the fountain, so like another step towards Negan. Yeah, about there-ish, yeah. And like I'm gonna then kind of look over my right shoulder at the big man and kind of go, oh, that might be time. And then I am going to cast Toll the Dead on the top one. The one that I can see. Okay, we'll go with
This
it.
one here or this one here?
No, the one closer one.
This
yeah,
one.
that one. Yeah.
This one, sorry.
Yeah, that one. I can't see
Okay.
the numbers.
As you're preparing to do that, let's all roll for initiative.
Sorry, boys.
No, neither happen.
Oh, that's really not a good roll.
It's not as bad as mine.
I got 4.
I got balanced out.
How did you? Back in a ticky boo.
Standard. So I've got
If it's any
9, 11, and 12.
if it's any consolation, they'll have all had their go by the time I get mine.
And then we've got 16.
Depends on you. Yeah.
Okay, so let's make our Hagen.
Yes.
Initiative score.
11.
Okay. Isla.
Yeah, that's a big solid 4.
Tavis.
12 from a roll of 4.
Wow.
It's really not looking very good.
And Thorin.
I rolled a natural 1, so that's 5.
Okay. What is your...
You got +4 to Dex.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you be...
You're more dexterous than the rogue.
Okay, so...
You must have, yeah.
right, so with that, let's make some rolls.
Yes.
Okay, so... right.
So do I get my Toll the Dead off first, though?
No.
As a surprise round? No.
No, you get advantage on it on your go.
Right, okay. It's
Oh.
It's a saving throw, isn't it?
It's a saving throw. Yeah, so you get disadvantage on it then.
Well, the way the surprise round works in the book is that you gain advantage on your turn on the initiative. The initiative still stays the same.
Alright.
I'll roll a disadvantage for it, and then I'll double check it.
You won't need it. It's fine.
Right, let's have a think here. So we are going to. Okay, so this one's going to come up to you, Negan, with his spear out, and he is going to multi-attack with the spear. He gets 3 attacks. First one is, where am I? 15 to hit.
Miss.
Second one misses. Third one misses, of course.
Alright, Neo.
Fucking bend it, mate.
3 attacks on Thorin. Is what's that one? 18 to hit.
Sorry, Mike.
Give me a clue.
8. Yeah, it hits. Sorry,
Okay.
my mic was muted.
The second one was a 9, so I'm assuming that misses.
It misses.
And the third one was a nat 20.
It's.
So that's going to be.
How you spare the dying?
So it's 2d8. So, and he gets to use an extra one for brute force. So this is for the first hit. It's 2, 10, 17 on the first hit.
Okay.
And 34 points of damage on the second hit.
34.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is. He's going to 1, 2.
34.
Thorin screams in agony
Okay.
as he is reduced
Right.
to single
He's gonna stay where he is, and right. That's then. Tavis, you're up.
Okay. I rolled initiative for Saw as well and got 12. Because it
Okay.
has separate initiative with a +1 dex.
Okay. Okay, so you're up.
Yeah. I'm going to take a shot with the short bow because I would have had that ready for the range at the one who just attacked Thorin.
Yeah.
That's 23 to hit.
Hits.
Did I have advantage? Was I hidden?
Did you what? Sorry. Yeah, you
Advantage.
get sneak attack.
I'll roll advantage and just in case. No. Okay, so it's 20 points of damage.
20.
Yep.
Okay, so that is 11. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah. Where can I move? I can't reach that cart, can I?
What, in terms of movement?
Yeah.
You can get to about here.
Bonus action dash.
He's already taken an action to shoot.
Can bonus action.
Oh, yeah, bonus, don't you? Yeah.
I'll just move to 1 square to your right of where your finger is there.
So here.
Like basically be underneath the tree and try and bonus action hide.
Okay, roll stealth check.
17.
Yep. You don't think anyone can see you. Okay, that your turn?
Yeah.
So?
Nope, so it's just going to stay where she is.
Okay, Negan?
The one with the spears near me.
Yep.
You getting fucked up. I'm gonna pull my axes out.
Yep.
And the first axe is 27.
Yeah, that hits. Convincingly.
Damage with that would be 8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second axe is 14.
Misses. Yeah, you getting a good hit on the first one. You then go to get your second swipe across, just keeping the spear between. You just manage to get a bit of lever, just giving yourself a bit of a gap. Anything else for your turn for Negan?
No, that's it.
Okay, Thorin.
Yeah, that hurt a lot. So what do I do?
Eldritch blast him in the dick.
I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh. Or Shillelagh. On my quarter staff. On the staff of withering. And then I am going to hit him with the staff of withering.
Okay. Make the attack. Music's glitching so much.
15.
15 just misses.
Oh. And that is my turn.
Oh fuck!
Okay. Right. Now it's going to be this one. He is going to. Can't see my screen. Okay. So he is going to move around this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into here. He's going to hide. Natural 1, so he's not hidden. And he is going to cast Shield of Faith on himself. You have to bear with me, I've got notes everywhere here.
No worries.
Now I find them. Okay, so that's going to burn level 1. Yeah, as a bonus action. Okay, so that then takes us through to Isla.
Okay, seeing Thorin get a little bit hurt by that goober, I'm going to try and help him out.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on that guy instead.
Okay.
DC Wisdom of 16.
Just have a look. Ooh, 5.
Cool. So that's 2d12 of damage. And that is pretty darn sweet. 18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Okay. 18 points, yeah?
Yep. 12 and a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you sort of see that he's taken aback, and it looks like he's taken a pretty good sort of punch to the gut, really. But he sort of straightens back out, and he sort of grins in your direction. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I want to move to the right 30 feet, please.
This way, yeah?
Right.
Yeah. 2, 10, 20, 30. This way, yeah? Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, top of the round. It's going to be these guys' turn, and then Tavis, you're up next.
Yeah.
So, this one is going to... In fact, this one is going to run off. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Going to the edge of the map, running off down the road. Right. This one is going to attack Negan. So that is going to be the first one. See if I'm reading this one right. Yeah, that's right. Is 12 to hit.
Fuck off.
How about no?
Another 12 to hit.
How about no?
14 to hit.
You crazy Dutch bastard.
What was that one, mate?
14.
Denied.
How about no?
This one's going to attack Thorin.
Yeah,
Hi,
you
Thorin.
watch this now. They'll be all hits.
Yeah. If he hits him, he goes down. If he hits him again, he's got 2 crit. Yeah, he's dead. If he hits him,
13.
he hits you dead.
13 misses.
Hey.
Misses. 20, not natural.
Hits.
Hits, yeah.
Hits.
And that is going to be... yeah, okay, so it's that.
If you go down here, then he auto crits you, and you get 2 death saves, and you roll less than a 10 on your go.
This is his last attack.
21 points of damage.
Whoa.
Thorin is unconscious.
Fuck.
Thorin is down. Okay, that's their go. Thorin, sorry, Tavis.
Yeah. What's the... no, it's fine. I'm gonna throw a dagger at the one who's near Thorin.
Okay.
In fact, I'm gonna use the brace for flying daggers.
Yep.
I'm gonna look down on my hand and see these corporeal daggers instantly arrive. I'm gonna immediately fling one straight at the guy who just hit Thorin.
Yeah.
And then immediately after that, I'm gonna fling the other one at the guy who's over by Negan.
Okay.
I believe I'll have... yeah, we'll see.
What's the distance on the dagger?
It's 20 and 60, I think.
Okay, I would say though he's in partial cover because that's going through the fountain.
Yeah. Dagger 20 and 60, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll make the first attack at the guy near Thorin with advantage because I'm hidden.
Yep.
So that's 19.
19 hits.
For 15 points of damage.
Nice. Yep, sending the first dagger in, catches him on the flank, and you sort of see him as he sort of catches the dagger, and as he reaches down to grab hold of the handle of the dagger, just as his hand is about to wrap around it, it just disappears through nothing, and you see the dagger just form back onto your bracer.
Woo!
And then the second one goes at the other guy over by Negan. It would have had advantage because I was hidden, but it doesn't because
No, it just has just his AC just goes up because he's in cover. That's all. He's covered from behind
60 feet?
Within 60.
I'm not within 20, am I, of that guy?
No.
No, you're about 40 feet.
Yeah, so it's disadvantage because it's long range.
Okay.
And the AC is up, so it's a straight roll with a higher AC.
Yeah.
19.
19 hits.
Gosh. And 10, 14, 16. 19 points of damage also.
19 points. Nice. Okay. Yeah, and again, the dagger just sailing. You sort of see it, and you never felt a dagger fly so true as this one. As you just let rip, as you see it impact, it almost like it disappears through him, and then you feel, even though it's not actually there, you actually feel the weight on the bracer itself as it's returned back to you, still in its corporeal form. Okay, anything else for Tavis?
Yeah, I'm going to try and move behind that cart and then bonus action.
Around here, yeah?
Yeah.
30 will get you to there, on the corner.
I'll go there and hide as best I can.
You will take an extra space moving through this, though, on your exit, because it is rough terrain.
Yeah, I'll figure that out as I go. It's cool.
Okay. Okay, I put you there. Anything else?
No, jump to roll to do the hide bonus
Yeah.
action. Yeah.
Is it a stealth check though? Even though it's a bonus. I think it is. Yeah, is it? Yeah, he's still a stealth check. Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
25.
Yeah, you disappear.
That's one with the cart.
Okay, Saul.
Is going to go and hover over that guy who casts the spell. Just going to go and hover about 10 feet above his head.
10 feet,
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
If only you had something to make them. Oh, look at that!
Okay, he's at 10 feet. Okay, anything else for Saul?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Can I actually Saul ready in action?
I'm not. We'll do it. I'm not certain. I'll have to check it later. Okay,
So-
go on.
What it says in the spell
I
is,
imagine he would be able to.
Yeah, they can't attack, but they can take other actions as normal. So for Saw, I'd like to ready the help action. And the help would be to fly in that guy's face and disrupt him if somebody else tries to attack him.
Okay. Okay. Anything else for Saul? Negan, you're up next.
Brilliant.
Just. I want
Okay.
to, tap the guy next to me with the with my.
Do it.
22.
22 hits.
Hits.
10.
10.
10.
Yeah.
What's
Okay.
the damage?
10 damage, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Second act.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 20 but not natural.
Yep. Hits.
Woo-wee! And another 10.
10. Very nice.
This is how it's done, Lynn.
Get out of here, Lynn. These are monsters. You taking the two axes, coming in and striking at different angles, just completely disorientating the assailant in front of you. You sort of see his flexing, getting ready with the spear now to strike again. Anything else for you, Negan?
Yes, I will.
Action surge.
Fucking action surge him. Do it again.
Burn it.
I need a hero.
18.
18 hits.
8 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, it's striking 3 times, literally within a rhythm, like you're banging a drum as he's taking these strikes to his leather armor, just trying to pierce in and cut into his flank. Anything else for Negan?
No, that's fine.
Thorin?
That will be a saving
Death
throw
save.
for me.
It will be, mate. It'll be a death save.
11. Fuck.
Oh. The first save for Thorin.
Wonder what it feels like to roll a success on a death save.
Okay.
I wouldn't know till now.
Right. Okay. Let me see. What is he going to do? Right, let's have a look. Okay, so he is going to look over at Negan. Right, I'd like Negan, please, to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
– 17.
17. You see that he's muttered words as he was about to cast a spell, but you just sort of shake it off.
Can I just do one of them in direction?
So it's a slot. Yeah, okay. Right, now. Okay. As you shake off the spell, you get this sort of feeling like a cloudiness in your head. You just sort of shake it off. And as you turn, you see just forming, almost like a mist and whirling around. You see what looks like a large, sort of twisted, like corkscrew-like dagger that forms next to you. And that's going to be a 16 to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No. You see this spiritual weapon just forming, and then it comes and just takes a stab at you, but you're moving out the way, wondering where all these different attacks all coming together simultaneously. Right. Okay. That's going to be his turn. Isla?
Yeah, so can I take... fucking hell, Toll the Dead again, Wisdom save of 16 again, please, pal.
Wisdom is... Which one are you going on? This one again?
Yeah, Thorin's one, yeah.
Natural 1.
Superb. And that time it's a solid 7 points of damage.
7, Lynn!
Please kill him, Lynn.
Okay. Yeah, he takes that blow again, and you sort of see that it's almost giving him like a sickly look. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I want to take 2 squares down, so I'm in line with him.
Yeah.
And 1 step forward. And then just say to him, why don't you pick on someone my size?
Nice. The quip. Okay.
That's it, yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
Extract him from Thorin.
Okay. Top
Come at me, Lynn.
Top of the round. He's going to run up to you with his spear. And he's going to take some attacks at you. Whoop. That's a 16 to hit.
1 second, Lynn. Yeah, that hits.
The next one is a
Before
12
you do the
to
next
hit.
one, before you do the next one, Wrath of the Storm, you my good man. Which is from the top of my little noggin.
Finish him as well.
A dexterity saving throw.
Right, do I deal the damage now then, or not?
Well, it depends. If I've got half a chance of killing him, you can do the first round of damage, yeah.
So first round of damage before the saving throw.
Yeah, so when a creature within 5 foot you hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction. So I take the damage and then I can use my reaction.
So 14 points of damage.
Sweet. And then dex saving throw 16.
No, fails with an 8.
And 12 points of thunder damage.
Does he move back with that?
It doesn't say that he does, no.
Okay. So he can continue now with his 2 attacks.
Yeah, you can do, yeah. Just going to have a
Natural 20.
Yep.
On the first one, and the third one is a 12.
Miss.
So So 28 points of damage.
Yep. Cool. Thanks very much.
Okay, right. This one now on Negan is a 20 not natural,
Hits.
a 19 not natural,
Hits.
and a miss. Nine points of damage on the first one.
Yeah.
Was the first one I didn't crit the first one, did I?
The first one and the third one were a hit, weren't they?
Yeah, but did I crit on the first one?
No.
No.
No. Yeah, so that's 9, 5, 8, 13 points on the second one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Right, that's theirs. Okay, Tavis.
Yeah, just looking at. What's ruling here on healing potion? Bonus action or
We have used bonus action, yeah.
for to give one to somebody else or
Yeah,
I thought it was an
Right.
action to give it to somebody else.
we've used bonus in the past. I can't remember which one we stuck with.
Okay.
I can't. Can I make it to Thorin? I don't think I can. I think I'm 5 short.
One,
You'd have to bonus action dash and then use your action, or use your action dash and bonus action. So you're using both to get there.
you can get there. Yeah, you can get there with the. I can't remember what we said about the actions of the bonus action for the.
For the sake of getting to his body and using a healing potion, you'd have to use both anyway.
So it's up to you.
It's potato potato. It's either a bonus action dash and an action to heal him, or an action to dash and bonus action heal.
So
I
it makes
Really,
no odds.
in this instance, it makes no difference because he can't get there in one movement.
Yeah. What? I can get there and bonus action dash, and then no, I can't, and then use my action to heal him.
It doesn't matter which way around you do it. You can get there and pick him up.
I'm going to.
It'll burn everything, but you can get there and pick him up.
I'm going to attack the guy who's attacking Isla. I'm going to move up as far as I can get and then try and hit him with the dagger.
So we count the space that you're on because you're in the rough terrain.
double,
So
yeah.
1, 2,
the
3,
one
4,
next to the
5,
tree.
6.
And
And that's 1, 2. Oh, yeah, you're like 30 feet.
You could bonus action dash and get right up to him. And you'd have sneak attack and advantage because you're flanking.
Hang on. Let's individually make our own minds up.
it's whether you consider that he's seen me because I've moved.
Whether who's seen you?
The guy that's attacking Isla is facing directly away from me.
Well, he's facing away from you, so.
I thought because he was
Yeah.
engaged in combat, you had sneak attack anyway.
Yeah, I do. And I'm just going to shoot him with the short bow.
Okay.
Which, by the way, it's a one-handed weapon, and these daggers don't take any hands to use effectively, so I'm not. 20 to hit.
Not natural, no.
No.
Yeah, that hits.
18 points of damage.
Nice. Mass isn't working. How's not working? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good hit. As you ready and you aim, yeah, and you get him square in the shoulder, right on the blade, and you sort of see him sort of take that little lunge forward in front of Isla. Is there anything else for your turn?
No, but I did fuck up because the damage that I gave you on the guy near Negan, I rolled sneak attack and I shouldn't have, so I only get it once per round. So
Okay, I'll let it go. Just
I don't
keep
think-
it in mind.
It matters because they're fucking invincible.
Invincible. Yeah, just keep tabs on when you're using it.
yeah, my
Okay.
bad, I've realised. Yeah.
Anything for Saul?
No, same thing to hold action to give the help action to anyone who attacks that caster.
So is he just fluttering there? Is he moving? And he...
Just like hovering, like he can do, like an owl, as if he's waiting for his prey.
I'm still listening.
Okay, Negan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on attacking this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, 20, not natural.
Hits.
11 points of damage with the first axe.
Nice.
$16.
16. Just hits.
Alright, and then 10 points of damage with the second axe.
So 21 points, yeah?
Yeah. And then I'd like to activate second wind for myself.
Okay.
Nice.
8, so I'll get 8 back.
8 points of 8 points back, yeah. Yeah, you can see that you've really are sort of taking good decent swipes with each axe. But you're starting to feel like the fatigue of it now. That this is you've not had a good fight like this in a long time against a worthy opponent. Anything else for your turn then, Negan? No?
No.
Okay.
Look.
Thorin? Second roll.
17.
Nice. 2 saves. Okay.
Good job.
We'll all be with you soon. Anyway, don't worry, mate.
Okay. Negan. Negan, make a wisdom save again, please.
What about that? 18.
18. Again, you're feeling the same thing in your mind again. This like sickly feeling. Okay. The floating twisted dagger that's next to you. That's going to miss. It takes another swipe and misses with his spiritual weapon. And he's going to stay where he is. Right, Isla.
The fuck went with that?
Yeah, can I action disengage, run 30 feet to Thorin, and give him healing potion, please?
As a bonus, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so roll for the... was it 1d4 plus...
I don't know, it's a 4 plus whatever it is anyway.
+2, I think.
No, well,
Is it not 1d4 plus 4?
I think it's +4.
It's 2d4 plus 2 for a standard healing.
It's what?
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And then
So
a
for
greater
normal
healing is
healing?
4d4 plus 4. I've got a table set up on a spreadsheet.
6. Oh, 10 points. 2 fours.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Well, well.
Okay, so you're back on your feet.
I will be.
Yeah, you come round and you're a little bit dazed. You're seeing Isla now in front of you.
How?
Okay.
Can I just have a quick look around as I'm coming to and just try and gauge how hurt these guys are?
Look like they've been in a scrape, like.
Fair enough.
How are you going to gauge it?
Just from their injuries and how they're behaving. Just like, did they look slowed down or whatever?
Yeah, they look pretty cut up. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is that it?
It's not my turn anyway, so.
Anything for you? Anything else for you, Isla?
You can't do anything.
Okay. I've got to ask.
Yep, that's it. So end of all my shenanigans.
Okay. This one's going to follow you. So it is a 15 to hit.
Hits.
11 to hit.
That misses. Well, but so you're going to roll your damage, or because technically, if the first one gets me down, you'll have advantage, and it auto crits, doesn't it? So you need to roll the damage on the first one.
Um, 19 points.
Yep, down. And then your second hit also hits, doesn't it? So technically, depending on how you want to play this, Isla is dead.
Well, no, it's got to double your hit points.
Depends what you do, isn't it? You've got 2 more attacks. Auto hits because I'm down.
No, I missed the first one. Just one attack. I've lost count now.
So
I think it was 12. It was 12 points. It was under your.
Does it not get 3 attacks?
Yeah, he missed on the second one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I'd rolled them before we rolled the damage. I hit on 1 and 3.
So you didn't roll? Did you roll with advantage on the second hit?
No, it's just the 2 hits.
I was going to say, because if I'm unconscious on the first one, I'm down, therefore prone, therefore advantage. Therefore you roll twice.
Yeah, it was
It's
missed anyway.
still-
Cool.
Okay, right. Against Negan then. Natural 19.
Hits.
14. And 20 not natural.
Yeah, hits.
Uh, 12 points on the first one.
Yeah.
Uh, 7 points on the second one.
Rick there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's their turn. Tavis.
How far am I from the caster guy?
be 55 of movement going through the rough patch.
What does he look like from what I've seen? Just personally.
He's a lot slighter than the slight in build comparison to the others that are a lot more heavy set. His armor isn't as well built as the others. He's got a hood over his head.
Yeah, humanoid, like human.
Oh yeah, they're all human. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to within 30 feet of him and cast Charm Person.
Okay. That a wisdom save.
It is a
30 gets you there, yeah?
yeah, wherever I need to be. Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
What's the DC?
It's 13.
What is it, sorry? 13?
Yeah.
Ha, 13. I rolled a 12, he's got a +1.
So he saves.
Yeah.
Top.
Anything else for your go?
I'm gonna can't move. Not got much more done. Dash just around the other side of the wagon from where he is. Kind of like opposite.
So was that a bonus action you just did? That was it bonus action to dash, yeah?
I only did my normal movement, didn't I? To get
Normal
there.
move, then your action. So is this a bonus action?
Yeah.
For dashing, yeah? So 30.
Just
30
not-
gets you to there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, anything else?
No, nothing else I can do.
Okay. Saw.
There's nothing I can do with Thor.
Okay. Negan.
Yeah. Attack the guy next to me.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, 19 plus 8, so
Yep. Hits.
6.
Okay. Second attack. Starting to look pretty cut up.
Are you fucking sure about that? 15 plus 8.
23.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, hits.
Boom. And 11. Let me guess, he's still on his fucking feet.
What was that? 19 points.
No,
Yeah.
11.
There
Yeah,
was 11.
all up.
Yeah, all in.
It was 19 points, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, taking some damage is now starting to look like he's carrying a bit of he's hurting a little bit. Anything else for your turn for Negan?
Take a shit.
Okay. Thorin.
First thing I'm gonna do is take a bonus action to give Isla a healing potion. that's 7 points of healing. And then I am going to change my mind last minute. 251. I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna move back my 30 feet away from Isla and the guy towards the cart.
This direction?
Towards the cart.
Towards the cart?
Yeah. I'll stand by the horse somewhere around there, yeah. And then I'm going to cast Hold Person at 3rd level.
On who?
On the 2 fightery guys.
On both of these, yeah?
Yep, and it's a Wisdom save 15 to beat.
Okay, we'll do this one first.
Yep.
15 to beat.
Yep.
Wisdom, rolled a 9, that's a 10, so that's a fail.
Yes.
The next one is a 6 plus 1 is 7, it's a fail.
Okay. So they are... so I'll read it out. Paralyzed for the duration, up to a minute. Concentration.
Watch.
At the end of their turn, they can retake the save and throw.
Okay, paralyzed.
Yeah.
So incapacitated. Creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack roll against the creature with advantage. Any attacks that hit the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is in 5 feet of the creature. Is there anything you'd like to say to Negan?
Fucking take care
Okay,
of
anything
this
else?
prick, will you?
Anything else for your turn?
No, that's all of my actions and movement.
Okay. Okay.
I'd maybe crouch trying to hide behind the horse, I don't know.
Whole person, is that concentration?
It is concentration.
Okay.
It lasts a minute if it's not interrupted.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say that was. You can add another 2 to your. I'm gonna look at you, Thorin. Add another 2 to your AC for the cover behind the horse.
Yeah.
And he is going to. So. Okay. Just make a dexterity saving throw for it. That's with advantage for the cover.
Dexterity save and throw. 18.
Okay, yeah, you manage just to duck out of the way as he casts Sacred Flame, just missing as it you see this bolt of radiant light flying over your head. That's going to be the bonus action then for the spiritual weapon. Okay, so that's Natural 20 on Negan. That's 3 natural 20s I think I've had. That's going to be 16 points of damage.
Who?
On you from the flying dagger.
No, I'm gonna use fucking parry. D8. 4 plus 2. So I can. How many did you hit me with?
What did I say it was? 16.
Yeah.
So 10. So I'll take 6 off of that. So 10.
Okay. Still standing?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. That's going to be his go, Isla.
Yeah, what weapons is this guy in front of me got? Is it just a spear?
It's just a spear, yeah.
Yeah, can I take a spear off him?
Can you what? Sorry, because the music keeps cutting out.
Take a spear. I want to take a spear off him.
You want to pull it? What? You're just going to yank his spear?
Yeah, I'm going to take it off him.
Okay. That's a.
Fails strength saves automatically.
Oh yeah, you can do. Yeah, he's paralyzed. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm just gonna take his spear and then run away.
Okay. Where are you running to?
As far as I can towards the tree southwest.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. And
Down to here.
Go up one, left one.
To there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think that's all I can do. I don't think I've got any more healing potions. Nope, that's all I've got.
Okay, so that comes to their turn, and they're both paralysed. So then,
wounds on myself actually.
Okay. Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll sort it out. You carry on.
Okay. Tavis.
It's wisdom saves for them.
Oh, sorry. What's the DC?
15.
Do this one first. There's a 5. The other one is a 16, so he makes the save.
Yeah, so that's at the end of his turn, so it's negated his turn.
Okay. Anything else for Thorin?
That wasn't my turn. That was,
it's their turn, wasn't it? Sorry. Tavis.
Yeah. I'm going to hold my action to use my brace with flying daggers and throw 2 daggers at the caster guy.
Okay.
So I'm going to hold my action to do that. When a compadre is in proximity, is in melee range.
Okay, so you're holding your action, yeah? Anything for Saul?
Yeah, Saul's going to fly by that mage in front of me.
Where are you going? What, to here?
Fly right by him and then hover above him.
So what, round here?
Yeah, and then hover above, so like out of his range.
Yeah. So
As he
10
flies-
feet, yeah?
Yeah. So as he flies by, I'll take my dagger attack.
Okay.
So that's 14 with the first one.
What his AC is now. So yeah, hits.
Okay, cool. $20 points of damage.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a huge blow. You sort of see him really wince, and you know that dagger's has really made contact.
21 with the second dagger.
Yeah, hits.
Nice.
And 7 points of damage.
Oof, good. Okay. With the second dagger, you see it in bed disappear, and he almost drops to a knee in pain. He goes to his side to hold, but he can't feel what it is, and props himself back up. Anything else for Tavis?
I don't know. I'm gonna run. What's that? What is the difficult terrain? It's not something
It's
I
just
could.
it's just twice your. It just
Double
takes double your movement to get through.
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, physically, what does it look like? It's not something
It's
I
just
could hide
rubble.
in.
It's just all
It's
rubble
rubber.
that's come
Yeah,
down
that's
from the tower.
That's fine. I will just try and tuck in by the horse and bonus action hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
That's not great. That's 17.
17, yeah. You just managed to tuck in, disappear behind there. Okay, Negan.
Keep on attacking the guy that's still there.
Go on then.
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, hits.
And 8 points of damage on the first axe.
Nice. You see that he's hurting a lot.
Been saying that for about 20 minutes.
But he's hurting more than he was.
And then 20 for the second act.
Hits.
And then 6 points of damage for that one.
Okay. Still standing.
Fucking pointless.
Anything else for you?
Just get my middle finger up at him.
He just grins at you. You see blood on his teeth coming down his chin. He knows this is a fight to the death. Okay, Thorin.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the two combatants.
Okay.
Do I have advantage on the one that's paralyzed still?
An auto.
Or does it have to be a melee?
No,
it is a melee, I think. I'm going paralysed.
You get advantage on it, but it also crits if you're in melee range.
If you're within 5 feet. You get advantage, yeah.
Okay.
Go
So
for
the one for the top was a 19 to hit.
Yep.
So do you want me to roll his damage first?
Yeah.
So it's... Sorry. It's 2d10. So 16, 20, 23 points of damage on that first beam.
Yeah, you focus your energy, and from seemingly nowhere, you feel that like it just gains more power. It just pulses more power, and as you and the flash just burns around him, when it comes away and the light dies, you just see a round hole in his mid section where it's just blown through him, and you just see him slump.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
You know, fucking metal.
And the next one that is 26 to hit.
Hits.
That's 15. Yeah, 15.
15 points.
15 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah. Again, he's taken some damage. He's still standing. Does he take a wisdom at the end of his turn or at the end of this now?
At the end of his turn. It's concentration
That's
for a minute.
Okay, anything else for Thorin?
Yeah, I'll move a little bit further back to try and get more cover behind the cart. Crouch down.
How far back here?
No, like right next to it.
Oh, down here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get into the rough terrain, so
That's
it'll just
fine.
be another one to get out, that's all.
Yeah, I'm just gonna crouch down, try and get out of vision from the other fella.
Okay. Right. Let's see. He's going to come to there, and he's going to... Let's see. Just make a dexterity saving throw for Isla, please.
Let's check something quickly.
I actually got it wrong for the last sacred flame because you don't get any benefit from cover.
Yeah, because it just goes over the top.
It was just a dex save, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
I didn't add.
Yeah, but I
save.
gave you advantage, didn't I?
Oh right,
For
okay.
cover.
Yeah, it's like a natural 19.
Okay. Yeah, the sacred flame just whipping into the tree wildly past you, Isla. Bonus action then on the spiritual weapon. Which is Negan and an 18 to hit.
Hit.
And 6 points of damage.
Yeah, down.
Okay. Okay, that's it for his turn. Isla?
Yeah, I'm going to take the spear and I'm going to run straight at that.
Go, Isla. Go.
Try and skewer him into the cart.
Okay.
No idea what I'm adding to this.
For a spear is... Let me have a quick look.
It's a natural 19. Again.
Yeah, well that hits. But it's whether or not it's a your dex or your strength, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got the weapons thing here.
Versatile weapon.
My mate Negan should be able to.
Yeah, so you can choose if it's versatile, can't you?
What is it? 1D.
1d6 or 1d8 if you use both hands.
Yeah, so I think it's a strength based.
It'd have been in both hands, and I've just been running. I'm like a lunatic.
It's a simple melee weapon, so it'll be strength. Won't it?
So 1d8, yeah.
Yeah.
It's finesse where you can choose both.
Okay, that is a solid 3 points.
Okay. Yeah, you get him. You get him straight in the flank, and you're driving in and you're pinning him in, but he is still just holding on. He's sort of holding on to the spear that you've got in him. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, so what was the DC on the wisdom save?
15. Sorry?
Jimbo?
15.
It's an 8, so he's still paralysed.
Nice.
Okay.
Is that spiritual weapon that he's got up, by the way? I'm assuming.
That's spiritual weapon, yeah.
Okay.
Did he roll Did he have to? Is it a concentration?
No.
That's why I asked.
Okay. Tavis.
I'm going to move forwards towards that fountain.
Yeah. So there, yeah.
Yeah, is that my 30 feet? And then throw a dagger at the caster guy.
Okay.
Am I hidden?
I'm flanking him anyway.
17 at the caster guy.
Yeah, hits.
12 points of damage.
Yeah, you send the dagger. This one, literally, Isla, from your perspective, holding on to the spear, you see a dagger shoot into the neck of the cult fanatic and literally just disappear. But as it disappears, the handle and everything, you just see blood just splurt out the other side of the neck as it travelled through, seemingly into nothing. And you feel the dead weight on the spear. The spear actually snaps as you've gripped it, and he just falls to the floor.
I'll chuck the second dagger at the other guy. I don't
Okay.
know if I'm within 20 feet of him, so I might have
No.
straight roll.
Yeah.
18.
18 hits.
Oh, so I don't have advantage, but he's still stunned, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's paralyzed.
So I do have advantage.
But you have disadvantage because of the distance, so it's a straight roll.
So I have advantage because he can't see me. Disadvantage because
I don't know.
I'm at distance. And advantage again because he's paralyzed.
Yeah, but they don't
Doesn't
stack.
stack.
One doesn't outweigh the other. Once you've got one or the other, that's it.
Doesn't matter. It's a 4 points of damage.
4, yeah? Yeah, again, the knife just travelling through the chest and out the back, but he is paralysed and standing.
Bonus action, I'll just try and hide behind the fountain.
Yeah. Well, you'd have advantage on that, so roll a. I mean, he's paralysed anyway, so I mean, I'm not certain what he'd actually see.
22.
She's facing the other way.
Disappear. Okay then, Negan for the death save.
What are we going to do?
Roll a d20. Get higher than 10.
7.
So that's the first fail. Okay, Thorin.
Yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast both beams at this fella.
Okay.
With advantage, yeah?
What's the range on it?
120 feet.
Yeah, massive. Yeah, with advantage, yeah.
18 plus 7, 25.
It hits.
That's for the first beam. I'll just roll the second beam. Oh, yeah, I only hit with one. And it's 11, 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, just ripping with the Eldritch Blast. Totally knock him off his feet and down. And he's out.
Okay, can I dash over? Can I dash over to Megan and you spare the dying?
Yeah.
I'll run over to Negan and not knowing what to do. I'll offer Isla the potion of healing that I've got and say, does he need this? Does this help?
Not that I ignore him, but I'm too busy focusing on spare the dying.
That's fine.
And bring him back to 1 hit point. And then I turn around and say, right, we need to get the hell out of here. Regroup and then come back if we so think.
There's only 3 bodies here. Where'd the other one go?
But yeah, that's
He
my
ran
point. He's run off. I'm feeling pretty low. Megan's low, you're low. There's 2 more carts around the back, so let's just get out of here.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to try and go and open one of the carts.
I am
I'll
right
catch you
next to it. I will do the same.
If you want to go, I'll catch you up. But I'm going to try and open one of these boxes and see what the fuck's in them.
Yeah. So moving over to the chest, the back of the cart, you just flip the lid. Gold.
Who's that? Me?
Whoever was looking.
Both of us, we were both there. Gold.
From behind you, you see the open doorway and the dark interior of the tower. It's just a draft sort of coming from that door as you're standing at the back of the cart.
We have no idea if knowing that this is the start of them collecting the gold or not.
How much gold is there in here?
Hard to weigh up.
I open the portable hole and chuck a few handfuls in.
Let's
Grab
ride.
it and grab.
I
Give me
jump in
6
the
seconds.
cart and start and get ready to ride it back to Troll School with the
Gonna be
chests in
lucky.
it.
I look at them, at what they're doing, at the portable hole being open on the floor, and I say, if the portable hole's open, just throw the chest in.
Yeah, give me a hand. They're going to be looking for their own carts.
Right, I'll push the chests off the back of the carts and push them in.
Like, this portable hole's pretty big. It's going to be able to take 4 chests.
But we need to do that and then go? Just get out of here or head into the tower. We need to go into the tower.
Well, we need to at least get... Like, this fella's only just ran round the corner about 30 seconds ago. I have no idea where he's gone, how many he's coming back with. We need to get somewhere, rest up. If you want to go in and barricade the inside of it, then we'll do that. But Negan, I think it's worth giving our mate a little call on the sending stone, tell him that we need backup, and just tell him exactly where we are. We need to settle down, get rested up, just have a bit of a short rest, heal our wounds, and then carry on from there.
Try and barricade this tower, or go hide somewhere else.
I mean,
What does the tower look like when we look at the tower? Is there any? There's not been any activity, any sign of anyone coming from it during that battle, as far as we could tell.
No, all from the surrounding area.
What buildings are around us?
They're all sort of quite tall, but sort of set back.
Tavish, send Sora up and just see if those carts around the back have fucked off.
Okay, hold me.
And see if you can see any carts further down the line. Like, is it just the 2 carts that have gone, or is there more carts in the distance?
Yep, I send Sora up and have a see what we can see.
I think we should just break into one of these buildings opposite and take a rest and keep an eye on the tower. See what goes down while we're resting.
The potential downside is we have this exact encounter another time as we're trying to get in here. We're still trying to get in here. But I'm not there. I can't speak. I can speak. I can't see or hear. So I'll just send Sora up to see what seems to be going on around the little hover.
Yeah, the surrounding area looks quiet. You can't see the carriage or the or who was running away, or you just everywhere is pretty quiet in the area.
Snap
The
myself
carts
back.
just disappeared.
I can't see anything. It seems quiet apart from here.
How many rounds did we have? It was like 4 or 5, wasn't it?
Felt like a million.
Yeah, it felt like maybe 5 or 6. So it can't be more than 36 seconds since the start of the encounter.
Just roll a perception for Saw.
16.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time just to sort of go over the streets, but you do see that the cart is trundling. But you can't see where the one running has gone.
17, I didn't use my advantage. Don't suppose that makes a difference.
And so,
Hmm.
okay. So yeah, you can see the cart from where Saw is.
Yeah, just relay that. There's a cart, but I can't see the guy who ran.
It doesn't look like it's moving away at any greater pace.
It's just, it seems casual. Yeah. Come back, and if we finish pushing those chests, I'll hold up this portable hole. About 4 dinghies portable hole.
Yeah, I think we should go into one of these buildings opposite and keep an eye while we rest. I think we've already lost what we came for.
Aren't we?
Yeah.
No, they don't have the stone. Building or tower? Vote. We need to act quickly.
Building.
Can I just pop my head into the tower?
Okay. You can see that there is a large 20 by 20 foot double door. The door is open by about 3 foot, like a 3 foot gap. Cool draft. Likewise, small sort of glow, like really, really low glow. Nothing bright emanating from it.
So,
Can I see anyone?
How close to the door do you want to get?
Popping my head in.
Perception
It's not,
check.
it's not like we've been quiet out there, is it? So if anyone's in there, it's like right at the front, they have a bit. One imagines.
I'll see what he's doing, and I'll send Saw in and go out myself to Saw and have a look.
Natural.
What'd you say, Isla?
I didn't say anything. I just said it's got 20.
20. What you can see by poking your head in is that this is a really large room. You can see that there's a pillar directly in front of you in the center, which rises up 60 feet. And then above that, you can see what looks like a bridge spanning across. As you sort of crane round a little bit more into the door, you see that it's actually a series of 3 pillars and what looks like a bridge going over the top of each. The place is really quiet.
Let's turn around and say it's quiet in there. I don't really know what to do.
That's where we need to be. This is what we've got to do. I think we should.
Yeah, but by the looks of it, the vault's already been opened.
We need to know, don't we? Or do you think we cut our losses?
Well, we don't know. We don't know how long the Castellantas have been farming the gold. By now, they could have all the gold they need, and they might just need to get the souls.
How have they got it without the stone? I thought you needed the stone. I know you don't know the answer to that. What about your last question?
Well, I can ask them, was there anyone else before us who got access to where the stone is?
Yeah. Is the gold still here? What happened here?
Did somebody beat us to the vault?
Yeah, just have a look at the spell.
He kept impressing, didn't he, the need for haste.
Yeah. So what do you want to ask? Could ask him if he knows if the majority of the gold's already gone.
Yeah. Along those lines.
I mean, what's our end game is to try and prevent Asmodeus getting the benefit from this, or I don't even know.
But say that the waters are muddied on what the end game of this is. It's like the focus has turned from getting Blackwood. Like that's, as I've said a million times, that's what I came here for, to help these guys find Blackwood. Money's never been a real motivation for me.
No, now we need to save these people. I mean, how much does he even know? Like, if we ask a vague, random question like, "What's our best chance of saving these souls?" They're not going to know that, are they? Or are they? I don't. So familiar with this.
No.
Focus on the immediate thing, then. Ask them. It's got to be something to do with the vault.
Does the vault still have what we need?
Yeah, but if he's doing it from his point of view, then he's going to want to get in there regardless, isn't he? He's just so driven and focused on getting to the vault. 10 gold. Like if the vault's been broken into, if the vault's open now,
Do you get the impression that he can lie?
I get
I
the
don't think the
impression.
spell allows him to lie.
Yeah, I
So
think it can be.
if you ask him if the vault still holds what we need,
Yeah, I like it. We don't have ages, and it's as close as we've got to anything.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll take the stone out and concentrate on it again. Just ask the question: does the vault still have what we need?
The vault has what you desire.
Assume Isla tells us that.
Yeah,
There
but
must
that's.
there must be something in there then that might play out our way. It's trusting in something very random, but we don't have a lot else to go on. What if there's something in there that can help us bargain with Asmodeus?
Okay.
what if we have to carry on fighting our way in?
Daryl, can you pull me into the other room a second?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna go off camera, but I can still chat files.
Yeah, Isla just turns around and says, "I've got no idea if the gold's in there or not, but I think I'd like to see what's in there anyway. Regardless."
Regardless of how we feel right now. Our
Yeah.
condition.
I mean, it's one of those. I think looking at it, we can probably make this place safe. We can bring the carts inside. We can barricade the door. We can rest up for an hour. Get some health back, and then make our way to the vault.
What do you think, big man?
Yeah, good a plan as any in it. We need to rest. That's the main thing. 'Cause we've all been fucked over by.
Let's get this done, and I start trying to coax the the carts inside.
I say, big man, make sure we give that whatever his name, I can't remember, it's Mordai, not Mordai, Mordith,
Morthos.
Marikara, Morthos, give him a shout.
You want him here?
Yeah, we need to get him here now.
I don't think he'll be here in time to get through the door. But yeah.
No, well, you can call him. It's going to take him the best part of half an hour, 45 minutes to get here. In that time, we can have a short rest. And then when he gets here, we'll be good to press on.
It would have barricaded the door by that point.
Yeah, we can unbarricade it. We need to get back out the vault, don't we? We only need
Okay.
to make it. We only need to
Sure.
make it temporary enough. We only need to make it
I'll
temporary.
ring. I'll message him now with my sending stone. Say, come to this location. You're needed.
Old
And they-
tower, black bricks, blah blah blah.
You get a reply saying, "Yeah, I might as well. That was the last of me gold anyway."
Tit.
Okay, let me just start getting everything in.
The doors are massive, so it's easy to unhook the carriages and wheel them inside. With the wood from the carriages and from the bar on the door itself, yeah, you can begin to barricade the room off. Inside the room itself, you can see that the walls are lined with double doors. There's alcoves, 4 along the sides and 2 at the ends, where each alcove has a set of double doors. You can see the vastness of the interior of this tower. Even though from the outside it was 3 stories, it's utilising all of that 3 stories. These broken, crumbling pillars that are supporting these bridges, thin bridges that span across from one side above you to the other, 60 feet. Very, very little light. There's 1, maybe 2 sconces with flames in. So it's quite, once you close that door, it's quite difficult to see anything for those that haven't got dark vision.
So I'm just gonna chill out there anyway.
Okay. With the sweat, hard work, blood, tears, you've barricaded, pushed the carts up against the door, once sealed and barred, and then there's enough rubble from the fallen columns to put underneath the wheels of the carriage to stop that carriage from being able to roll back. So 2 carriages up against the doors. You feel that you've got enough of a barricade, but the work was dusty. Is there anything you want to do before you rest?
Probably not for me, to be fair.
Can't hear
Can't
you.
hear.
Not for me.
No, it's Matt.
Yeah.
Anyone? No, you're just gonna. What you're just gonna do? You're just gonna find a
So are we
place
in
to.
which set of doors? Have we
I-
gone through both sets of doors?
No,
I'm
you went into like an alcove, an open door, and there's like a big door, and then there's like a little like alcove bit, and then
Yeah.
the actual main doors that then go into this
Alright, and
this huge.
we're through the main doors, yeah.
Yeah, and you can see these double doors all the way around,
Can
and
you
then
hear me
these
now?
bridges. Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so while they're resting, I'll keep a watch, but I'll also whilst they're doing some of the more manual work, I'll send Saw just for a wider scope of what's going on. Try and check kind of if there's anybody, kind of have a little look at the different 3 bridges. Yeah, just trying to take in whatever I can see and try and make sure that I feel like we're secure.
As you circle up and looking through Saw's eyes, you can see that on your right, where the bridge is span, you can see that each bridge ends in a door. On the other side on this side of the bridge, the right hand side.
Yeah.
On the left, what you see is a walkway that is being propped up by huge pillars, which look like hammers, like war hammers. Their heads on the floor, their handles propping up, and you can see that this area has got what looks like glittery walls, sort of shiny walls, and you can see that that's where the bridges are coming from that side to the doors.
Okay. I don't see or think I see or hear anybody in the building.
Roll perception.
18.
No, not a sound.
Okay. I pop back and report what I've seen, and I'll whilst they do their rest or whatever, I'll just stay sentinel, keep watch.
Okay. Thorin, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna sit up against a wall, and I'll probably just be taking a rest in, twisting my ring around on my finger.
As you do, you feel the ring getting hotter, as if it was impatient. If it was just like a throbbing,
Yeah.
radiating heat.
I just clench my fist and hold it in both hands. I just carry on with my rest.
It's incessant. You can feel that it's burning. It's not comfortable, but ignoring it and trying to get your rest. You all licking your wounds from the battle. Settle down, and that's where we'll leave it for tonight.